Hope everybody's having a great night tonight. Man, shout out everybody dropping chats already. I see we got Deuce Tay in here. We
What's
got
up?
Marion 4 times. Let's see who else. We got Dagger Dior in the building. Jacob, Iodine,
T-Shoes, Cal.
SBM CEO, One
What's
Stop
up?
Shops in the building, man.
One
Good to
Stop
see y'all
Shop.
for real.
What's up, Anthony?
T.O. Good to see y'all for real, for real. So for anybody who doesn't know, my name is Poetic Justus.
I'm JMCL.
We'll be obviously reacting to your guys' music tonight. Man, all you got to do to get heard, drop your artist name in the chat right now. We'll get added to our free submissions on our wheel spinner right here. Man, shout out all the artists on that list already. You see Cal already got a little bit of a bigger slice, man. Subs get a 2 times chance on that wheel. Other than that, everything's free or fair, you know what I'm saying? So shout out everybody, you know, just being part of this community, listening to other musicians tonight.
Yeah.
Listening to, maybe you're just here to fill some music on your playlist, you know what I'm saying? So shout out everyone who's pulling through tonight.
Yes, sir, man. Whatever it is, we got you, and we appreciate you being here, bro. So much good music has gotten played in the last month, especially, man. We've got to meet a lot of new great artists, man. Tonight, with that being said, we're listening to music, right? But we also have some additional opportunities for you guys at the end of each song. You know what I'm saying? We're gonna have the chat vote. Should we add this to our community playlist? Those playlists, they're playlists designed for songs we enjoy from the stream. We have Spotify, YouTube, SoundCloud. But yeah, each song will get the opportunity to get added to those, as well as if we like your song, you know what I'm saying? You might see us post you on Instagram at Genius Playhouse is the account. We're gonna drop it in the chat right now. But yeah, you know what I'm saying? If we like your song, just another way to show love, support. Hey, thanks for coming. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, we look forward to hearing all you guys that are new, have been to these streams before, man. Whatever it is, bro, we're here for it.
Real talk, man. Shout out everyone we got to see in the Discord chats too, you know what I'm saying? Like, I know we tapped in with Cal last night, Jacob Blue. We've been Iodine yesterday, Rude Boy, man.
Rude Boy.
It's been a lot of great artists, you know what I'm saying, tapping in, whether it's studio sessions or just hanging out, you know what I'm saying, making connections.
Yeah, real cute.
But man, good to see y'all for real. As you guys see, we're just getting some artists added to our wheel tonight. We'll have our first song of the night coming up here in just a moment. You want to let them know how we get those pulled up?
Yeah, definitely, man. So the first song of the night tonight, what we're gonna do, not yet, in just a couple of minutes right here, is we're gonna, on our end, we're gonna choose a number 1 through 100, and the first person to guess the number, you know what I'm saying, it'll be first song of the night. It skips the whole entire wheel, all of that stuff. And then you still have an opportunity to jump on that wheel and get played again
later on in the night. One of the only people who's probably gonna be able to get multiple songs heard tonight. So
yeah, exactly.
Big shouts out to that artist. Iodine's already got a number in his head for when it comes. Let's go. I'm excited.
I'm gonna think of one.
Got to dedicate the stream to One Direction, man.
Oh,
show the love.
What
happened? Should I not be saying
that? No, not in a bad way.
Okay,
one of the members had like died. They fell off of a balcony or something like that. I think it was Liam.
Rest in peace.
I think it was Liam.
Man,
I may be getting that wrong. You know what I'm saying? So my apologies, but
not facts. Hey, we ain't on the numbers yet, Inboxo.
I haven't picked one yet.
Hey, good to see you though, Inboxo, for real. But all right, y'all. So other thing, if you wanted to get heard quicker, just skip the wheel. You know what I'm saying? You can type ! super skip or ! priority. But wait until we get this first song, you know, this first competition, so you can be part of that.
Yeah.
I done said I'm slowing all down. All right.
Yeah, just for a second. Yeah.
We got this number right here. JR Carry On's gonna be the last number. Y'all can spam the chat 0 to 100. The best you can spam the chat. First person to guess this number, you're gonna get the first song of the night. Let's see. Man, shout out all the artists providing us with some music in the background right now. We just got to hear some Charlie from the County. Now we're getting some Zy Duffy.
We've seen some close numbers so far, bro.
Woo. I know, for real. Oh, he's gonna get it. Yep, Iodine.
There we go.
Man, he climbed it. I saw you go in 76, 77, 78. I was like, he's gonna get it.
How did you know, man?
79.
How did you know that was the route to go down
where did he start? I want to see the commitment, bro. 75, 76, 77.
Yeah,
I respect it.
He was on it, bro.
I respect it.
All right, man. Go ahead and resubmit.
Real talk.
Get you pulled up, bro. And then just one quick reminder. All the submissions tonight we are going to be taking through Discord. If you skip the line, that's separate. You kind of bypass it because we'll take it, you know what I'm saying, if you skip the line that way. But otherwise, you know what I'm saying, it's all Discord. If you want to access that, do ! submit. It's going to bring you to our website. And then when you're on the website, just click submit your music, bring you right in.
Real
and
tough.
then yeah, if you have that website, if the stream crashes, anything like that, bro, you could get right back in through that link.
Yeah,
and we got some cool shit on the website too. So
real talk. Explore at your own. You know, when you have some time.
Yeah,
This Tools Creator, you go up here to learn, or on the mobile, it's on like the top menu. These tools for creators, bro. There's some cool stuff. Like you could see, you know, if you were to get signed, what would different deals look like? How much would you get paid if you had, you know, this many streams? You could, you know, type in a certain number if you want. You know, throw in some recording costs, advances, stuff like that, and you know what I'm saying, you could just see what it you know ends up looking like, different splits, everything like that. So that's just, and that's not our tool, you know what I'm saying, but that's just, you know, it's a number of tools that we gathered that are useful for artists together.
Real shit.
But yeah, man, shout out. But like I said, it'd
all on the website.
Useful to keep that website up on this music reaction and review, so you could just easily join that live stream.
And no, I don't think either of us, I can't speak for you, but I have not tried the chicken Big Mac.
I have not tried the chicken Big Mac. Would you recommend it?
Yeah. Has anyone tried it?
Yeah, if you had it, would you recommend it? You'll let us know. Nboxo, not Nboxo. Bet. No worries, gang.
Yeah, sorry, man. We got you. We know who it is.
Real talk.
I had it today. How was it, bro? What's the honest review? Was it more expensive?
Right.
You paying more just for the supplement?
It's funny.
I kind of do want to try it though. I tried the Krabby Patty meal from Wendy's. Not bad.
There's iodine right there. Let's go.
Hey. What's up, ghetto? I know it's not the same Big Mac anymore, right?
Did we tell them about the playlist already?
Yeah.
Okay, bet. Yeah, so Spotify, SoundCloud, YouTube, y'all gonna get heard. Shout out all our Spotify artists. That was FFN Coop, Two's Up, Lil Graham, Charlie from the County, Shawnee Echo, Zod Duffy, and Stack Mac, man.
Yes,
those were kind of those artists we got to hear in that intro, so shout out to all of them.
What's up, 98 Prince?
Is that just... All right, fair enough. Good to see you, 98 Prince. Hey, we'll get you on that. We know we had that skip from you, so I'm saying we'll get you on that list. All right, so yeah, like we were saying earlier, if you want to skip the wheel, you could type !priority in the chat. You'll get added to our priority queue. And then if you want to skip the priority queue, you can type !super skip. You know, only 5 slots available on each of those.
Yeah.
But all right, y'all, this right here, this is gonna be, let's get into our full, there we go. All right, this is gonna be Velvet Skies by Iodine. I think he said we might get some vocals or just something real different from him on this one. So shout out Iodine, some real vocals with hyperpop edits and new genre. Yeah, we usually hear Iodine with some like EDM, so I'm excited to see what he brings tonight.
Yeah, me too, bro.
Let's go. Big shouts out T.O., Dagger Dior.
Iodine on the vocals, it's crazy.
We got you up next, 98 Prince. What up, Extra? Okay.
Okay, I'm gonna assume that's you on that.
I really liked the gated part of those vocals. I think like early on, like maybe around here.
Yeah.
I'd encourage more of those. Iodine said he wants a rapper on to fill this spot right here.
It's a good thing we know some rappers.
I know a couple. By the way, y'all, how's the audio sounding tonight? Can y'all hear us all right? Hear the music all right? Everything like that?
Appreciate the follow.
Much love, music. Man, Iodine, drop your chats, or do you want them to hit you up in the community, or how should people hit you up about this track? I won't cry. Text that number to get notified next time we go live. you can have a chance to get heard for free, just like Iodine. Man, big shouts out Velvet Skies. We appreciate you for sharing your track.
Yeah, we got to hear his real vocal there at the end. You know what I'm saying? We got a little preview into it. It's cool.
Man, with the hyperpop. So this is his not first time officially like mixing vocals, but I think the first time mixing his vocals, and also I think in the hyperpop style.
Yeah, right. Basically trying something brand new.
Yeah. And so that was, I really liked the gates. And what was interesting was, because I know you probably produced this one too, or I know you did. So like it was interesting hearing you were able to follow the melody a lot closer than a lot of artists, I feel like, in hyperpop, where your whole melody line with your vocal was following it, you know what I'm saying? So that was interesting to see. I know we talked a little bit in the Discord chat. You mentioned you're gonna, thinking about getting a new microphone and stuff like that. I did feel like I heard a little bit of like excess air in the back of your voice, right? Where right at the end where this was cutting off, it was like you could kind of hear the microphone cutting out. You could hear the vocals coming out. And so I would just, whether it's like even fading can do a really help with that, like trim and fade, cross fades, different stuff like that. So I would encourage you just to look how you could get that excess noise out of that background. But nah, bro, I appreciate you, Iodine, for sharing that. Velvet Skies. Hope we get to hear more vocals from you.
Right, 100%. I'm kind of with Poetic on that one. It's like, hey, there's a few things in the vocal to address, just like the sharp edges. Like you said, he just said, I haven't done any de-essing, you know what I'm saying? So that'll be a big part, that'll add a crucial change in it, as well as, you know what I'm saying, just going deeper into things, cutting out spots, trying fades, all the things, bro. It all sounded solid, though.
I really liked that gate, though. The way you were playing with that sounded very natural, energizing to the song, you know what I'm saying? So
right, yeah, using it like a melody pretty much. Like, it all sounded good. And only thing I would say is just add a little bit, you know what I'm saying, on the final, a little bit more sweetness in there. Because I think there's a lot of warm melodies, and I feel like those are like the intense ones where it's like, when they start going up like that. But I feel like it's because they're getting like sweeter in what notes you're hitting. And so even if it's just a little bit of layering, or, you know what I'm saying, not ad-libs, I feel like it's not like an ad-lib track, but, you know what I'm saying, layering, but just, you know what I'm saying, a little bit sweeter vocals under it, I feel like the vibe would go crazy.
No, I agree with you completely.
But I do like how what was the effect he had on it? It was like, wah, 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 wah. How do you describe it? You know what I'm saying? So, like, I do get, like...
So there was everything from pitch, like he was playing with everything from the pitch to maybe even some, like, was there a flanger in there? I'm not too sure, you know what I'm saying? There's a lot of ways he could have been playing with, like with hyperpop, there's so many different ways, so to me, I definitely heard a lot of like pitch adjustments. I heard that gate, the stutters, just different stuff like that. No flanger. Hell yeah.
Yeah.
But, nah, bro, I appreciate you for sharing that one. Done. This next one right here, this is gonna be 98 Prince. This is Trust, mix number 1, man. Let's go ahead and get. If it had like a grit to it, an edge to it, kind of like and I don't necessarily even mean the deepness with this, but like a Pop Smoke, you know what I'm saying? Like a Christian Dior, you know what I'm saying? Like again, that the deepness would be awesome, but even just some of that distortion, that edge, maybe even a little bit of auto tune. I think that would just add like a little bit of flavor to the vocal, as well as maybe removing the air, but the flow, brother, like I was rocking with it. And again, that chorus even grew on me by the end. At first, I wasn't super sure. But then by the end, I was kind of, I was knocking around my head to it. But yeah, man, big shouts out to 98 Prince, Trust. Appreciate you for sharing that one.
Yeah.
Do you have any thoughts on that one?
Yes, I do. So with that song, I'll be honest, I kind of like that one more than the last one you sent us. I just felt like there was a lot more confident bars. And like you said, the flow was really, really solid. And I thought you chose a really good beat. So I'm going to say, like, I really did like this song. I have a few nitpicky things for you just that I would add in there. So it felt like you had a lot of, like I said, a lot of confidently delivered bars, but there was a few parts where it was almost like you were running out of breath, or you weren't like fully catching up. Like you were kind of rushing through parts of recordings, because there's parts where you delivered and it sounds like confident, good, but then there was a few bars where it felt like your voice was almost near like crack, or almost like just kind of like slowing down momentum. You know what I'm saying? So even if it's you just take your time, re-record some of those ones where, and so the main ones I noticed were right before 2:30 in the song. And then the last thing I want to bring up is at the moment 2:30, that was like my mental mark in it. There was kind of a part where with that, like you kind of felt a little bit offbeat, you know what I'm saying? It was right at 2:30. It was like the beat had came in, and it was just a little bit offbeat, you know what I'm saying? So that's the only thing I would add, is just like just re-record and just go giving it your all on every single take, because as well as that, it's gonna make the final mixing process and like finishing it super easy.
No, I agree with you completely, bro. Yeah, I'm right there with you, man. And like you said, this is mix number 1, so typically that means it's a work in progress.
Yeah,
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So, big shouts out to 98 Prince. We appreciate you for sharing it. Rico, I saw you pulled up, bro. Good to see you.
What's good? What's good? The unknown.
Appreciate you for the follow, Zachariah. I hope I said that right. All right, so I think we are gonna come to our wheel spinner now. So, all right, y'all, go ahead and spin the wheel 3 times. Yeah, big shouts out to Armad, and we forgot to say this earlier. She's gonna be helping us with the wheel spinner tonight.
Yes, sir.
Also, big shouts out to Iodine, and then I think I saw Jacob Blue in here.
Yeah, Jacob Blue.
We also got other mods in here helping out, answer questions. If we have any other mods, Jupe, Don, Horvey, anybody else out there, drop a chat. Let us know you're here. We'll want to shout y'all out. But nah, man, we appreciate y'all for real. Oh, thank you for letting us know, Cal. Let's get you lined up.
Yes, sir. For anybody just joining up, you know what I'm saying? Like you may have seen, we're reacting to music tonight. The main way to get her we have is our wheel spinner. If you want to get added to that, it's a free submission. Just comment your name, artist name in the chat. We're going to get that copy and paste it over. If you're like, hey, I don't want to wait, I'm interested in, you know what I'm saying, being up next, we do have an option. You can do ! priority to like guarantee you get her, you know what I'm saying? Then we have a super skip if it gets crazy.
Real talk.
But otherwise, you know what I'm saying, it's free submissions. Just, you know what I'm saying, the wheel keeps it fair versus having a long ass like line, you know what I'm saying? It's more exciting, same chance, you feel me? So those are our ways of getting heard tonight, but we appreciate y'all rocking with us, man.
Real talk.
On a Wednesday night, we got a bunch of artists, producers, videographers, everybody you can name up in here, chilling, having a great time, man. We're gonna try to hear as much music as we can, seriously. So stay tapped in, because if we call you and we don't hear from you, bro, we're gonna keep it moving, just because we got a lot of people in here. If you come back, we'll re-add you to that wheel spinner, you know what I'm saying? But just as of right now, if we don't hear from you, you know what I'm saying, we will kind of keep spinning. But otherwise, besides that, bro, we're going to try to hear as many people as we can.
Real shit. Oh, awesome. And I accidentally changed the screen back, but X to Jacob Blue and Deuce Tay, drop a chat if you are here. Resubmit. I see you in the chat, X. I see you, Jacob Blue. So yeah, X to Jacob Blue and Days 2. I see you as well. All 3 of y'all resubmitted. Good looks. So we got our next 3 songs pulled up. Let's see, and like I said, we'll pull them up in the order that they come in, you know what I'm saying, after you get picked on the wheel. So
exactly.
All right, we got we got Deuce Tay. We got
Unwanted.
Is this by Jacob Blue? Or like Jacob Blue, is this the song you sent in?
I believe there's Unwanted in the stream, an artist.
I might have clicked on the wrong link. Okay, no, Jacob Blue did send this one. Cool, perfect.
Wait, what? This is you? Oh, it's unknowns in the stream. I'm like, what the fuck?
Like, got you.
Yeah, unknown. Shout out to you, bro.
But hey, so we got our next 4 songs up. Like you said, if you want to get added to our Q ! Priority, or for our free submissions on that wheel spinner right there, just type your artist name in the chat, and then look on, keep an eye on that bottom left screen, and chats from M, our mod. Just if she tells you to resubmit or you get spun on that bottom left corner, just resubmit your song into the Discord. All right, this next song right here, this is Cal Atano, In Front of Me. This is from his deleted album, man. Big shouts out to Cal. Let's get it.
It's a long lost arc,
right? Hey, Cal with the hydrate. Yeah, make sure y'all hydrate along at home.
I like 2K points.
Woo.
Keep saving them, because we might add some cool shit in the future.
Facts. Damn. Can y'all read that?
Yeah, it's kind of fucked up.
I love you, mommy.
That cover art too. Real shit, T.O.
I got the whole wide world in front of me. I could kill myself, but I don't wanna be gone, disappear just like that. And I got a girl I don't even love back. Yeah, I know I got a life I hate, but I gotta make it right. And I got this whole wide world in front of me, yes, in front of me,
Damn, Rico's Tucci to the stream. I see you. Good to see you, AK. Set this fire.
Well, that's just too bad, bitch. I'm done with all your shit in front of me.
TL's rocking with this one. Welcome to the community, Jonathan.
What's up?
I got too much counting on me. I got too much I got to do. I got too much, gotta get through all the pain and anger that I've been Gotta get
Y'all go vote in that poll in the chat. Would you add this to your playlist? Should we add this to our community playlist?
Let us know, man.
Once again, this is all just in your head. Don't come running back, you're better off dead. I got the whole wide world in front of me. I could kill myself, but I don't wanna be gone, disappear just like that.
I'm glad I'm not the only one, bro. I do the same shit. I read it the exact same way. Oh man, that was In Front of Me by Calitano off his deleted album, man. Woof. Shout out to Cal for sharing the track that's private, you know what I'm saying? This one he redacted. Y'all got to hear it again.
I like that. Redacted it.
He redacted it, you know what I'm saying? He pulled it back. Yeah, man, I appreciate you for sharing that. Obviously, it's a lot of people in the chat who were rocking with that. People wanted to see how they could get a hold of you, you know, how they could find you on other platforms. So big shouts out to Cal. That one was really cool. It was a lot of emotion in it, a lot of life in it.
It's raw,
a lot of for real.
Yeah, and it just like the elements, like the part at the middle with the like da, 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 like with that repeating vocal, that shit was hard, bro. And it's like I like that because it makes, you know what I'm saying, you're getting a bigger reach, I feel like, by doing things like that, because it's like helps you spread the awareness on the issue, you know what I'm saying, or everything you want to explain to that, but because you're adding moments where it can like shine a light of joy within potentially like a dark subject matter and things like that. And so that was honestly my favorite part about the song, was like you found a way to kind of like bring things back up and just show like you're okay, you know what I'm saying, like the creativity's all there, like it felt good, you know what I'm saying. That was what I really liked about it.
Got the whole world in front of me.
Yeah.
In front of me. It was like, oh, okay, now I get, you know, what I'm saying? Like now I see where the song's coming from.
Right. And that, I fuck with it. And I like the comment that Rico dropped. He's like, how the fuck does this have 300 plays? You know what I'm saying? Like, it deserves more. So that's just another like head nod to you, bro. Of like, hey, you're grinding, but keep promoting. You know what I'm saying? Don't sleep on the promotion. Like, I think a lot of your songs, it really is just getting it in front of people. Like, you have really good like quality, everything sounds good, there's a message, you feel me? Just keep getting in front of people.
No, I feel you for sure, man. Big shouts out to Calitano. Appreciate you for sharing that one. I think it sounds like he's going through a rebranding. If he, you know, took his old music down, changed his artist name, it sounds like.
Right.
But yeah, man.
You can get added that artist wheel by commenting your name in the chat, and our mod will copy and paste it over.
Yeah, we already got you on there, JR. No worries, bro. Just keep an eye on that bottom left corner.
I saw the 5 question marks. So I was like, okay.
You're good. You're good. I'm glad we addressed it. You know what I'm saying? But like I said, once I saw it, I double checked. I was like, hey, let's make sure we got him. Double check that list, and yeah, we got you, big dog.
Exactly, man. No need to stress.
We appreciate the enthusiasm for everybody to share their music. Hell yeah, Cal. Hey, this next one here, let me go ahead and read off that wheel for y'all real quick. I see your question, Bam. We got,
Let's see.
all right, we got Calitano, we got SBM CEO, Smoked Out Cigarette, Hate Outs. My bad if I said your name wrong,
Yeah.
dog. Zachariah, Zenii. Man, bro, I'm messing up y'all names today. We got Rex, Too Cold, AK, JR. We got the Star Scene. We got OJ on top. We got Buddy, Budski. We got Bam. We got 98 Prince. We got Ghetto Uzi. We got Michael J, J Brown, T.O. the Dan, Iodine, Nboxo. We got Steezy. We got Marion 4 times, Dagger Dior. If you did not hear your name or something that could be understood as your name, you know what I'm saying, type your artist name in the chat. We'll get you added to that list.
Yes, sir.
And so for this next track right here, we do have Ibiza by Deuce Tay. Man, let's go ahead and get right into this one.
It sounds good, man.
Yo, RXK, let me see. RBK? Let me know, dog. Something that could be under, you know what I'm saying, Rico? Close enough, right?
Can't tell you what I like, can't let my secrets get exposed. I pray every fucking night, cause someday we gotta go. And we got every fucking type. Told Gen 5 tryna disclose. We gon' treat this shit like fish. Every day tryna catch a goal. Brother pulled up with them bags, look like he been at the no pole. We not playing on snow, he get on edge just like it's easy. I just bought a pair of forces, I wouldn't want, ain't wanna crease them. Nigga on the block, still ride me alone.
The warm ones, they wanna crease it. Bar.
Leave me alone, I'm knowing shit.
I felt that.
Bar.
What she think, try come up in the bees. Knowing I can't move around when I'm in my zone, I don't wanna mislead her. I got a drink inside my cup and I've been smoking on reefer. World colder than the Arctic, so I'm toting my heat. I just got a pole. Man, he said he got a lick and he want me to go. I'm upset, but I can't go. Damn nigga that tried me, I'm gonna be swapping out my pole. Caught a hop in her head like no ducking me, he fucking froze. I can't tell you what I like, can't let my secrets get exposed. I pray every fucking night, cause someday we gotta go. And we got every fucking type. Told Gen 5 tryna disclose. We gon' treat this shit
Yo,
like
this beat's
fish.
crazy.
Every day tryna
Yeah,
catch
right. I don't even know how to describe it.
It's like, yeah, bro, I'm with you. I'm with you. This like sweeping sound in the back. I'm fucking with it, bro. Man, big shouts out Deuce Tay Ibiza.
Ibiza.
Yeah, bro, that wave, bro, I'm feeling you. That shit's just
Right.
like it's got you
Literally,
flowing.
only way to describe it is
I feel that. I feel that.
yeah.
Man, the community's rocking with that. They voted to add that to their playlists.
Yeah, bro.
Or hey, let us know if this is out, big dog.
Yeah.
If this is fully out, we got you on the playlist. If not, you know what I'm saying, we'll wait till it fully drops, you know what I'm saying? But big shouts out to Deuce Tay. And shout out to Malik the Sheik. He dropped today, or he dropped recently, hit us on the DMs today. He's like, hey bro, it's out. Got added to the playlist, you know what I'm saying? So hey, appreciate you following up with that. But yeah, bro, that song was cool to me. It kind of had me just like in a trance, I'll be honest.
Yeah, right. Drugged out state.
Right. But I felt like the vocals were just a little bit like aired out, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Where they felt just
They're
a little
crunchy, kind of.
and even a little bit behind the beat, you know? So I feel like if you were able to smoothen out the vocals, you'd have a little bit more confidence to stack them closer in front of the beat.
Yeah.
And I think an EQ could be used to remove a lot of that like EQ and frequencies from the room that you don't want.
Yeah.
And I think from there you'll be able to kind of reassess the vocal and see if you want to like bring it more forward, make it sound more in the ears, stuff like that. But man, Deuce Tay, Ibiza, that shit, like I said, it already had me in a trance, so I'm rocking with it.
Right, it sounds really, really good. Like it's minor adjustments. It's like getting the vocal up. You know what I'm saying? Getting the volume right. Like there's a sharpness into it. Like Iodine said too. He's like, I'm not necessarily feeling the high end on this. For me, it was like I heard a lot of the, and you know what I'm saying, the harsh T's or like the harsh vocal fading in at the same time as another harsh vocal, and it like creates this like crackle. You know what I'm saying? It's very light, but it is noticeable. And so that'd be like the only thing, bro. You know what I'm saying? Those minor adjustments. But I feel like you got a fire song, and the lyrics were really good. Like the lyrics could keep it going. You know what I'm saying? We weren't just listening for the beat. you were saying shit in there too. You were
Real
keeping
shit.
it exciting. You know what I'm saying? And I'll always salute to that. You know what I mean?
No, facts.
It's easy to write a beat out and just be like, kind of make it through, but not, you know what I'm saying, rely on the beat more necessarily. So
Nah, I'm right there with you.
yeah.
Hey man, big shouts out to Deuce Tay Ibiza.
Yeah, solid song, bro.
Hey, this next one right here.
Yeah, DS-er, 100%.
Real shit, Walkstar. Yo, I love when
Mhm.
people, yo, man, when people drop the game, the sauce, you know what I'm saying?
Mhm.
Where it's like, hey, you might know something where it takes you 5 seconds to apply it or, you know, a minute to apply it. Like, it's just like second knowledge for you. But maybe someone else hasn't learned that yet, right? So,
Mhm.
man, Walkstar's like, hey, bro, way to help with the harsh S's to add a DS on the vocals. First of
Easy.
all, he said that was like well put, you know what I'm saying?
Mhm.
Well worded and shit. Shout out to you for that. But just dropping some sauce, you know what I'm saying? He could easily be like, oh, bro, it was too S-y or, you know, like it was too sharp. But the fact that he just dropped that sauce instead, respect, you know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
Hey, this next one right here, this can be Jacob Blue's submission. This is Unwanted, Wishing on a Star, all the way back from 2020. Let's get this one. Hey, one, man, let me know how to say your name, but Wondus, man. Just type your artist name in the chat, and one of our mods will get you added to that wheel. Big shouts out to you and M. Oh, a rebrand from Jacob Blue here. Let's get this
Is it a
music
bit
turned
quiet?
up. Yeah. Okay, so this was Jacob Blue prior rebranding.
Unwanted, that was the old identity.
Yes, sir. Nodis, appreciate you, dog. And I'm a cringe. You're next, Exta.
Wishing on another star, hoping that you make it back to me. Back to me. Yeah, I know this life is hard, but when I'm with you, it feels like a breeze. Like a breeze.
You already know it,
I
Tio.
know we're friends, but this friendship come with emotions, and I don't think my heart can hold it.
Much love, Iodine. Stay
Tell
safe.
me what you want.
Good to see you, Black Star.
Wishing on another star, hoping that you make
Oh,
it back to
Notice.
me.
Got you. Appreciate you, Notice.
Back to me. Yeah, I know this life
Right, it
is
sounds
hard,
totally
but
different from
when
the
I'm
Jacob
with
we've
you,
heard.
it
Right.
feels like a breeze.
Yeah, that song, that was deep.
Like a breeze. So many emotions. So my heart so cold.
Man, Walkstar dropping the fires. TC's dropping the fire.
Stay focused. With my eyes on you, it's hard to notice. Yeah, you the reason.
TS, this hard as hell.
Love songs to a bitch that don't notice. Yeah, my heart so cold, it's frozen. Heart so cold, it's frozen. Damn, you the reason that I wrote this. You a bad little bitch, and I know this. Can you tell me right now if you want that?
Man, shout out Zen.
Tell me right now if you want this. Yeah. Heart so cold again, cold again. Feeling so froze again, froze again. We'll never love again. We'll never love again, yeah. Heart so cold again. Feeling so froze again.
Yeah, I like how you switched it up but kept true to it. I like it.
Yeah, right? You don't let it get repetitive.
Wishing on another star, hoping that you make it back to me.
Hey,
To me, yeah.
ZRX, man, let us know if you got any questions.
I know this life is hard, but when I'm with you,
One of our mods will help you out with that.
like a breeze. Yeah. That's it. Emotions.
Wishing on a Star, Unwanted, man. Big shouts out to Jacob Blue for sharing that one.
Mm-hmm.
Man,
Man, brave.
that hook, bro, I really liked it.
Mhm. You're one of the only people that's like, yeah, I'm gonna send my first song. I like that. You know what I'm saying? Sticking true to yourself, coming
Facts.
through. Nah, shout out to you, bro.
That shit sounded really good, bro. I could already tell, like, you just had the voice from it right off the get-go, you know what I'm saying? I
Mhm.
love how you've kind of refined your techniques, tried different things, but
Right?
Yeah, man.
You like I like the difference I'm noticing a lot is like you're a lot more confident, and an exact reason why is like the auto-tune reliance. Like this song, you definitely, you know what I'm saying, had the auto-tune reliance where it was a big piece of it, but now that like on your new songs, I really do like that you're kind of letting your natural vocal come out and you're showing like the kind of depths of where you can go, what notes you can really hit versus like having kind of the auto-tune disguising that. You know what I'm saying? We wouldn't fully know before. So I just think the evolution is dope, and I do like the direction you headed. I think it's super cool to see like where you started. I don't know, it's a vibe. It's still cool, you know what I'm saying? Especially for 2020, you know what I'm saying? This still feels current. It still feels new. If you ever get bored, you could always just promote it under like that like other identity and just, you know what I'm saying, test the music, see if people still like that sound, whatever, you know what I'm saying? So many cool things to do, but love what you're doing, man.
No, real talk. Yeah, man. Big shouts out to Unwanted / Jacob Blue. Wishing on a star. Appreciate you for sharing that one. And then yeah, so let us know what you were struggling with to send your link in the Discord. Real quick, we'll just demonstrate. If you type !submit, it's gonna take you to this website right here. You click right here, it'll invite you to our Discord, and it's gonna send you straight to this Twitch submissions channel. If you just copy and paste SoundCloud, Spotify, YouTube, any of those links will be allowed. There is like a 5-minute cooldown on the link, so if you are on the chat, so if you sent a chat, just wait 5 minutes if you need to send another one.
Yeah.
If that didn't address your questions, you know what I'm saying, just let us know how else we can help you out. But all right, this next one right here, and M, go ahead and spin the next 3 names during this track. So y'all keep an eye on that bottom left corner, as well as M's gonna drop a name and let you guys know who to resubmit. But this is gonna be In Another World by Exta. Man, let's go ahead and get right into this. That was Exta, In Another World. Appreciate you for sharing that one. Real quick, Jay Brown, Dagger Dior, and Ghetto Uzi, drop a chat and resubmit if you are here. But yeah, man, Exta, I was like emotional is not the right word for it. It was, but ethereal. I don't know. It was full. It felt like a wave washing over you.
It was a powerful performance.
I appreciate you for sharing that one. That was In Another World.
Yeah.
I saw different people having different opinions. You know what I'm saying? I think a lot of people were rocking with that one.
Yeah.
Different people is getting them in their feelings.
Yeah.
Some people were saying, hey, maybe it could go a little bit shorter. Personally, I would like the length wasn't. I liked the structure of the song personally. Like, I could understand, and this goes with every song that's longer, right? Like, like we were talking about Odd Future the other day. They have some songs that are like 10 minutes long.
Yeah,
I almost guarantee the 8th and 9th minutes haven't been heard as much as the 1st and 2nd minute.
Yeah, right.
So I think with any song, the longer it goes on, some people might kind of tune out, or their attention might go somewhere else. But for myself, again, like almost like a storyline, I felt it kind of wash through. You know what I'm saying? So, In Another World, Exta. I agree with Cal though. A falsetto, I felt like would have been legendary.
I know, just
some extra higher pitched vocals.
End the song off like, yeah, just getting that shit. I mean, I think it'd be a cool way. You know what I'm saying? In the future, keep that in mind. You know what I'm saying? As some fans of people that are like looking for stuff, just keep that in mind. If you're ever like, how do I finish this song? Falsetto it. We want to hear it, bro.
Real talk. And if you're less confident in your falsetto, or maybe it's somewhere to work on, either I encourage like a vocal coach, or even YouTube, like just look up like training, like drills, how to like access that more and unlock it more.
Right.
But I don't know if that applies to you or not, but I'm sure maybe someone in the audience that that applies for. But shout out In Another World, Exta. Appreciate you for sharing that one. I hope this project comes out. Amends, or talk to us about this project. This cover art's sick.
Yeah, and solid mix too. I wanted to ask, did you guys like how I kind of liked it, how the 808s kind of like, or like the bass kind of shook on it, like on the moments of like bass or heavy piano keys, anything like that, kind of like rattled and it sounded good. So I don't know what you did, but like it kind of added a new tone to the song.
I felt like it kind of shook with his voice in a lot of cases too, which was, I liked it. So like his voice had a little bit of that natural, but
vibrato or whatever.
Yeah.
No, I feel that.
All right, let's get back into it. This next couple tracks we got, it was Jay Brown, Dagger Dior, and Ghetto Uzi.
Yep.
Let's see who resubmitted. Man, Dagger Dior was ready with it. Good man.
Jay Brown. There he is.
Is that Jay Brown? Oh, right here. Below. Cool. Jay Brown. And then if you do end up sending like a file or anything, and your artist name isn't in the title, just let us know that you did, so we can keep an eye out for it. Let's see, Dagger Dior, Jay Brown, and Ghetto Uzi. Ghetto Uzi, if you're here, bro, drop a chat. If one of these is you, just let us know. But, all right. Next couple tracks, we got Dagger Dior, Fly As Me, PTSO. Let's get it.
Every time I'm
Hey, no worries, Dagger Dior. It's gonna be a new audience hearing your music. Appreciate you sharing.
What song is the sample?
January 19th for X's album. 19 tracks, good man. Yeah, notice that's no words.
Yeah, we just didn't want to keep stuff private.
Sounds good, Polo. Hey, much love, Cal. Done. That's why we normally wait till like halfway through, just in case. So funny as fuck, man. Hey, no worries, Don, bro. I feel you.
This is Dagger Dior playing right now.
Man, Dagger, drop your socials in the chat. Let them know how to find you. Man, that's fly as me.
Wavy.
Bro, what I like right off the bat with them vocals, you know what I'm saying? Like, Dagger's done that a few times. I think that's. I really like how he just grabs that attention.
Yeah, you did a little like gated vocal in the beginning, almost adding a little like sound into the beat. It was fire. Yeah, I like that too.
No, in fact, I thought his vocals sounded really good. It just didn't feel like the focus point of the track.
Yeah, I was kind of gonna say something similar.
And so I feel like maybe sidechain could help with that, or if there's already a sidechain, just make it a little bit more intense. But even just re-leveling out the beat in the vocal.
And potentially your layering. You had really wide layering. It sounded good, but even if, you know what I'm saying, you can find a way to just blend that a bit more. Because I think it was like, it's a good effect to have, but like you said, when your main vocal is starting to not stand out as much because it's hammered in with all these things, like the beat, the really, really wide, you know what I'm saying, layering vocals. Like even if it's just adjusting those, just adjusting the amount you're using, like if it's on a bus or anything, just kind of toning things down. Like there's a lot of different ways, but you got to play around, you know, to get the perfect sound. Because just mess with it, and like those things we just talked about, just try to adjust some levels on those, bro. Just see how it sounds. Because the beat was good, but I could kind of agree it was a bit like overbearing compared to your vocals. Like you did a good job matching volumes, but you know what I'm saying, just a little bit of a blend.
Nah, real shit. Yeah, man, that was fly as me, Dagger Dior, PTSO. Appreciate you for sharing that one.
Yeah, bro. And the melodies were fire though, and like especially that first flow.
Thanks.
My standout one.
Hey, this next track right here, this is gonna be Rage Kid by Jay Brown. Let's do a quick double check on. Let's see, I haven't seen Ghetto Uzi yet. So Jay Brown, or go ahead and spin a couple more names. We'll go ahead and do 3 more after this track.
Yeah.
Rage Kid, Jay Brown, let's get it. Okay, thank you.
Niggas ask for handouts.
Thank you, Ida.
Those with my hands now. They ask me what's my plans now. That story's in the end. More sauce that is on my jeans, little bitch. My niggas get you hit. Up with a stick, it is what it is. You playing with fire, tricks for kids. I cannot sleep, but my bands ain't right. Hands in black, playing pants in yeah, overseas with the hoes.
Hey, you too, WCF, Anthony.
Young niggas running them out. Fuck is you talking about? Feeling the point, fucking your bitch, you was horny. Smoking blunts 8 in the morning. It's like we boy. No show in the mix. Get it down with 2 freaks. I can tell I piss you off from doing things you didn't say. I myself don't need no help. I'll take it back. I'll do the same. I ain't pleasing no one else. It take pain to feel my rage. Niggas ask for handouts. 10 toes with my hands down. They ask me what's my plans now. That story's in the end way over me.
Hey, bro, that was Jay Brown, Rage Kid, Venus. Hey, so I thought that sounded pretty good. At first, I was like, all right, what's sticking out to me? Because there was something where it was just like, there's like one thing that I felt like was hitting me. And I felt like it was just the headroom. Where whether there was a limiter on the end, the distortion like on the vocal didn't sound too bad. But where it really stuck out was on that beat. And that's where it kind of, that's where I recognized it. If you could see like right here, like those kicks are hitting very like you kind of hear that they get clipped a little bit. And just with the melody and everything else, it sounds very full. But I think it takes up like almost all the headroom. So if we're able to bring the beat down and then bring the vocals down and then bring the master up together, I think that we might be able to get a cleaner sound out of that. Because I thought it sounded like really good, you know what I'm saying? But there was just like this slight like edge over it. And so that was Jay Brown, Rage Kid. How'd you feel about that one?
So I wanted to add just in a similar way where it's like everything sound clean. It just felt a bit overwhelming. It just at parts. And I think some of that, like you said, like what Poet just said, like kind of that beat was just going a little bit too crazy. You know what I'm saying? Just the beat to vocal ratio was just, you know what I'm saying? It just was slapping. And we want your vocal to be the main shine. You know what I'm saying? We want the beat to take the charm away. And the other thing I wanted to say is this could be more of preference, but I think if potentially on future songs you try setting up more of like a system in how you use your ad-libs and layering, I think it might feel just a bit like we were talking about cleaner. Because I think the only thing is it's just chaotic a little bit. It feels that way. It comes off that way just teeny bit. You know what I'm saying? And that's not bad or anything. It's a lot of energy. It's good. But I feel like there was times where you'd add like a double or an ad lib and it would come in right on top of another one, or it would come in randomly like every third bar back to like every fifth, you know what I'm saying? Like, so even if it's like you almost just put them more on a consistent basis, like, hey, at the end of each one I'm gonna have this simple double, and then on the ad libs I'm gonna have these placed, you know what I'm saying, more directly coming in right after versus like on top. And if that means messing with your mix a little bit, and like you said, if there's no headroom, say the vocal, the ad lib, and that layering is all clashing. You know what I'm saying? It could be that you use too similar of like an EQ and compression kind of preset on your vocal to where, hey, it's just not, it's not in its place. You know what I'm saying? We need to adjust the headroom on it. So even if it's going back, restarting with your EQ and, you know what I'm saying? Just, it's got to be kind of different. You can't just copy your original. So where that sounds right to you, you know what I'm saying? Messing with that, I think it'd make a big difference. You know what I'm saying? And I know I just threw a ton at you. I was trying not to go too all over the place, but like just a little bit more consistency and where you add those ad-libs, things like that, I think it's going to go a long way. Because I think someone else said in the chat was like, hey, I was kind of feeling the vocals were like kind of throwing me off a little bit. You know what I'm saying? And I would agree to it. I would agree to a degree, you know.
100%.
But no, I fucks with it, bro. I'm sorry to just spam a bunch at you, but I do like the song and I do see where it can go and all the potential you got bubbling.
Nah, real talk. Oh, called out by Dagger, Dior, and Iodine. I see y'all. Oh, not real shit. Yeah, man. Shout out Jay Brown, Rage Kid. We appreciate you for sharing. Yeah, man. Them song wars is gonna be fun. Personally, I'm really excited to, have some of our just whoever wants to be part of it. You know what I'm saying? But maybe as a community, we could pick like 10 people who go head to head with another community. They pick their 10 people. Yeah, I think that's gonna be a lot of fun. So. It's a couple moving pieces, you know what I'm saying? But man, I love the enthusiasm. Keep bringing it up. Keep us on our keep us on it. You know what I'm saying?
Right. It will. You know what I'm saying? It will be the priority. So don't even trip. You know.
It's gonna be a lot of fun. This next one, Unmixed D-Sav Vibes. Oh, okay. By Ghetto
like,
Uzi.
D-Savage. D-Savage? Yeah. Okay. I like D-Savage. I know he gets hate sometimes, but I like him. He's cool.
Not real shit.
I'm excited.
Hey, let's get it. Ghetto Uzi.
Dude, honestly, that's something I would name one of my tracks.
Let's bring the Aux Wars back. We did King of the Aux a couple weeks ago. That was fun. I had a lot of fun with that. Let's do that again. Let's do that again. Winner gets to skip tonight or something.
Yeah, right. Let's skip tonight.
I feel like these savage in the booth. This that gas pack, that's it. Shit got me high like I'm on the moon. Maybe I'm Pluto. Can't even lie, I'm in my groove. Tryna stack up the blue. Yeah, all that I say is straight facts. I took the gas and I mixed it with wax. Hit this shit once and it hit me right back. Goddamn. So I don't even know who I am. Don't know right.
Appreciate you, Jacob Blue.
So high, sometimes I damn near cry. Maybe it's a mixture.
What up, Sai? Good to see you.
I can't lie, I won't stop it. You see this shit, it helps me be. It brings me peace. My ghetto remedy.
Well, we gotta remember, it is unmixed. He did add that as a note.
Then I hit them bottle, won't become an alcoholic. No, I can't go. I stand 10 toes.
I can hear the deep savage type of ad-libs in the back.
I'm standing 10 toes to the end in the shade. I'm by my revenue. I never care about no corny dudes. Bad actors need a closet too. Oh, these niggas jokes should be on Nickelodeon. Oh my God, these niggas peon. Treat these boys like R. Kelly, swear they gon' get peed on.
I knew that bar was coming. Once he said that, he said, I knew that bar was coming, man. I like deep down, I felt it. I felt that bar coming. Like the exact thing he was gonna say. Go ahead. I was like, don't say it, don't say it.
I know,
I'm pissed off.
Peon and R. Kelly, I was like, Man, that was Ghetto Uzi's unmixed D-Sav vibes. Man, I appreciate you for sharing that one. I think, you know what I'm saying, if you have like a certain vision for the track, or, you know what I'm saying, the nice thing about unreleased tracks is we can either help artists like pick a direction, or even, and I'm not saying that for this case for this one, but even sometimes this is just like, hey bro, maybe start from scratch, you know what I'm saying? For this one, like you said, it's hard to tell without the mix,
right?
Like, because and we know Ghetto Uzi, like we don't want to tell you to do something you're already like planning to do, or you know, it's like, right. Oh yeah, after the stream I was about to go do that, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, we get all the feedback. He's like, what's gonna happen? Yep,
you already know it, you know.
Yeah.
And so, because for me, like I said, I feel a lot of it is in the mix, especially with that D Savage vibes. Like if I have that kind of vision for it, it's like, oh, I could kind of see how it's gonna be mixed. I see the vision, you know what I'm saying? But I think a lot of it's gonna come through once it comes mixed, really in the execution, you know what I'm saying? So, like to me, I think the idea is there, but you really got to lock in on the execution. And then, man, I don't know. I'm 50-50 on the R. Kelly bar, because it's like you done heard it before, but it's also, it still makes people talk. It's still like, you know, so it's like I'm 50-50 on it. So, but yeah, man, Ghetto Uzi, appreciate you for sharing.
Yeah, for real, man. I know it could be biased to say, but I do think it could potentially, you know what I'm saying, use a bit more direction on that kind of combo, the subject we were talking about, just because it feels like a good idea, but it feels like, you know what I'm saying, there's parts to finish. Like it seemed like there was parts where, you know what I'm saying, your vocal got tired, or you potentially kind of like freestyled the bar in. But even if it's going back and just re-recording, if you freestyled and things like that, like just, okay, I like the ideas, let's second take, you know what I'm saying? Because there's a few of them where this may be preference again, but they felt kind of slow, you know what I'm saying? Your melody,
or like lethargic.
Exactly, like your melody in the back was quicker. It was quicker. So when you started having flows that were like slower than that, it felt a teeny bit like it kind of dragged on certain parts of the beat, you know what I'm saying? It wasn't getting the fulfillment that it needed, you know? So even if it's, hey, I like this part, but even if it's just recording it a teeny bit faster, you know what I'm saying? Just matching more of the melodies you're setting for yourself in the back, because it feels like you're setting a tempo up with that, you know what I'm saying? So when you start moving off that tempo, it could feel a little bit awkward, you know what I'm saying? And that was just something I really had to tell you. Like, I kind of can feel that a little bit.
And before hitting record, like getting into the mood, that you want for that take. Because I know, like, even if you do 4 or 5 takes in a row, sometimes there can be like a little bit of frustration that creeps in, or you know, tiredness, whatever it is, you know what I'm saying? Versus like, hey, if you really ground yourself in that emotion that you want for that track, it really helps come through in the recording.
Yeah.
And that goes, you know, for happy songs, sad songs, all that kind of stuff, you know what I'm saying? But no, I agree with you completely. And I'll also just say on the layering, make sure you're very I like the layering a lot, but make sure it's very spacious. You know, use panning, use reverb, keep it so it feels layered. You know, it doesn't necessarily feel like, it doesn't have to feel too cohesive. I feel like.
Because right where it sits right now, there's definitely some gaps in that, you know what I'm saying, area where it feels like these parts could be filled or maybe should be filled.
And then it's like there's some spots that are a little bit stacked on top of each other.
Yeah, bars coming in just kind of overlapping in waves. You know, and that's not bad. It's just like, hey, you got the vibe. You know what I'm saying? I think just double down on it. You know what I'm saying? Like I said, the emotion thing I think will be huge. Just recording it, getting yourself really in that mode.
Real talk. Yo, wow, good to see you only Wednesday, man. Yo, hopping in the chat. I'm glad everyone's having a great night.
Yeah.
Oh, shout out Polo, man, with the hydrate. Let's get it.
I got you, bro. I need to be drinking more water.
Hey. Man, this next one right here, Zenye. Let us know how to pronounce your name, big dog.
Zenye, but
Zenye. He's giving us that stream exclusive, man. Made it right before the stream.
Hey.
Let him know if you should drop it, man. Appreciate you for sharing.
Yeah, I think he said he was like, if people fuck with it, I'll drop it as a stream exclusive. Or was that somebody else? I don't want to speak for you, but I did see that.
I saw that in the chat.
I feel like it was you.
Hey, let's get it, man. Right here.
You hear that? Two bags, you couldn't afford that. I made money, but you already knew that. I'm in her bitch, big crib with a 40. Know this bitch won't come and spank me. I rebel her body and jerky. I should put a bang on the booty. I'm in Frenchies trying to get the tweakers off like this.
The poet in here only one say hell yeah.
I just fuck in a bando. I'm high as fuck with Pando. The drugs ain't in, bitch, I can't go. I'm the last YC member. You better go out like an asshole. Cause I'm in the shit's legit. Better go by like the next. My music gon' break out they necks. I might just go and just shoot at his body, man. I just might go out like Jeff. You wasn't helping on my own shit. And you just came for the burbs. I went to you, give me some brain, man. I knew that little bitch was a nerd. And you keep on missing their bodies, man. I don't want to talk about that. Hurry and Zenny just fill up my body, man. I'm about to bring up a cup. I got your bitch at the crib and I got it a hush. Don't run it back. Back in school, man. I lost my school. Shout out to 2 man, I'm proud of my shit. I put designer on top of my dick. They keep on saying they know I'm the shit. But they see garments, I could fuck it, bitch. Go to see the soft fit your bitch. Watch the designer this out of my wrist. I might just die when I swear about the ass. I hate your bitch, now she know I'm the bet. I hate your bitch, now she know I'm the bags, you couldn't afford that. I made money, but you already knew that. I'm a heavy crib with a 40. Now this bitch wanna come and slap me. I should rebel her body and journeys. I just put a bang roll on the booty. I'm in Frenchies trying to get the tweakers out. Man, I saw the whole pack out of cynical. Go to the Benzie, you buy some shoes. Bitch ain't know that they make you some pants. Money keep going, I do it again. Turn on my body, fit Japan. Bitch ain't know that I should at your bands. And I go slap at your bitch. I make you look like a bitch. Stay on my brother like Lilo and Stitch. Stay down on how when I stitch. I keep it down like a switch. Click, and I go turn it to switch. Cheese.
Zenye, Young Rich Slime, man. Sharing that one with the stream. Appreciate you for sharing.
Yes, sir.
A big one for me, and I feel like touched on it a little bit. He was like, damn, this is exceptionally loud. I think that 808, that kick was just super punching. And so, I mean, you could even hear it once it came out right here. Yeah. It was like, oh, it kind of went back to sounding, it just wasn't so exceptionally loud right there at the end, you know what I'm saying? And so I agree with Iodine. I mean, if you have the stems, bring down the 808 or the vocals, or sorry, the 808 or the kicks a little bit. Just get some of that bass down a little bit. Sidechain compressor would go big on this one because it'll just let your voice kind of stand in front of the beat. But then also just like songwriting, you know what I'm saying? Like the lyricism, just having even a couple standout bars, I feel like really helps a song. But also what helps with that is delivery and like the sound design. So like having a beat cut right before that standout bar where like you really want people to remember that moment. It's like having transitions into those hooks, building it up with different layering. A lot of it can be in the sound design, right? or the delivery of the words.
Mm-hmm.
Because I mean, like, we've heard Kanye say some wild things. You know, it's all kinds of rappers who have had some filler bars, but they've delivered it in a good way.
Yeah, it's made it sound cool.
Yeah, and so I feel like just playing with the sound design, I feel like is gonna be really important. Again, beat cuts could go so far as far like in emphasizing a phrase.
Yeah,
or,
making a drop special too.
and changing just the effects on a, or like the processing on a vocal for different parts.
Yeah.
I would just encourage you to play with some of that stuff where you could really help that lyricism, your vocals stand out a little bit more, so that people want to stay for you, the artist. You know what I'm saying? People can start building that fandom around you.
Right. Yeah, because every rapper we can think of right now has like this really strong identity to them. You know what I'm saying? And a lot of it does come in the lyric shit they talk about, whatnot. But so for that song, for me, I really did like it. I'm iffy on, hey, I know these songs are loud. You know what I'm saying? Like, I know this genre is loud, so like I understand kind of where you're coming from, and I wouldn't destroy the volume. Like, the volume I feel like is cool, but it's like how hard the bass is hitting in comparison to your vocal. You know what I'm saying? Just so those bars stand out more. But the only thing I would add, bro, is like give yourself more room to shine. Like I heard someone say it, like you kind of went off on the track. You did in a good way, but also like there's a lot of these moments, bro, where I think your bars could be slept on a little bit more, or like even if you did say something, we might have missed it because you were going so quick that like I love the echo you had on them where you you know what I'm saying? I really like that 1-2 echo you had, but you're going so quick that it's like bar after bar after bar that like you got to give yourself a few moments, because even in the moment at the end of it, you had parts where you were pausing, but you were still so ready to go that like even the pause was slight. You know what I'm saying? It was slight. So giving yourself room to pause and like slow down parts of the song, like you said, create moments, create beat drops. You know what I'm saying? Like just give your fans that extra oomph. So like I feel like this song is almost ready to go. You know what I'm saying? Like I feel like you got a great idea. You recorded this pretty recently. You know what I'm saying? I think it's so close, but there is just a few adjustments that I think like if you care, you know what I'm saying, you could take it even further. You know what I'm saying? And I think it's just little things like even stutters, bro. Like this is such a stutter song. Like that with your flows, your delivery is crazy. So giving yourself that like da 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 da, you know what I'm saying? Like those shits are gonna go hard. So I think just a little bit of emphasis on your ideas and like everything Poetic said, like I think, you know what I'm saying, this shit's about ready to drop.
No, hell yeah, man. Big shouts out to Zenny. I appreciate you for sharing that one.
Yeah, bro. I really did like the song. I think it's just, you know what I'm saying, just a few extra things.
Iodine, bro, gating. A little bit of gating on that one would just make it go crazy.
Yeah, gate, stutters, all that, bro. Shit goes, yeah.
Real talk.
Yeah.
All right, so this next one right here, we got Lil Dolo from the archive, man. Wait, hold on just a second. Want to see if this is man, do you remember who was the third name? Or was it Ghetto Uzi? Oh no, it's Tio the Dan. There we go.
Ghetto.
Tio the Dan. Hold up. I can't. There we go. All right, let's get him up there. All right, cool. All right, so we got Lil Dolo, then Tio the Dan. Then we're gonna be spinning more names off that wheel spinner. Exclamation point priority if you want to get heard next. Man, this is Boom Freestyle. Oh wait, no. We got Lil Dolo first. We got Wicked. Wiki ID, man. I don't know. Shout out Lil Dolo. Wicked, let's get it. Yeah, Wicked. I see you, Iodine. Going hybrid beans, 2 blicks on me, 2 twin jeans. Built in automatics, effing in. My granddad passed, I lost my green. Had a coat, I'll pop a IC, a 10. Kill to re-kill, let's get it in. That emotion, not my shit, double in. When I feel play, other Drake doing me. Go hop out with this stick, grab 100 cash, I'ma get on hit. Really been on this shit since I was legit. Really been flipping paps, flipping sticks. Pour a 4 bitch, I'm sipping on tricks. No Drake slime out when I shoot big hits. All that hate shit when I see you shoot, I don't miss. Before I walk out, that code didn't be all in my piss. Smoke out every day, you know I get high. Like 2 up at the back, that shit in the fast. No face, no case, how he died. You got no pay, can't fake niggas fraud. Post up with a vent, big screen, I'm a side. I still dig Glock, nigga, y'all just fall. That get around, how you get put in the sky. Get a slime and big, come and hop in there raw.
Damn, bro, not even a minute.
I know, huh?
Short and sweet, for real.
Last 2 of them, bro. Wicked, Lil Dolo Archive.
Yeah, bro.
Man, y'all can tap him with the Instagram _ Lil Dolo _ Man, that one was cool. Like, I liked the sound of his voice, and like he had good energy.
Yeah.
I agree with some people though. It sounded a bit offbeat to me. Now, first things first. Blue Boy made a whole fucking, or not Blue Boy. Blueface made a whole Blueface made a whole career off sounding offbeat. You know what I'm saying? So, if it's a stylistic choice, that's one thing. But another thing that you could do is either with the punch-ins. I felt like I heard a little bit of punching in there.
Yeah.
So you could either do more frequent punch-ins or don't be afraid to like drag and drop the vocal. I feel like on BandLabs is less. You think about it sometimes less.
Yeah.
Because like on the mouse, like if you're just clicking, drag and drop, like it's really intuitive. But sometimes you might just think to like trim it, do different things. But you can have like that almost precision timing when you're adjusting it in that post.
Yeah.
And so don't be like, there's so many songs that, and I know a lot of artists are like, oh, I want to be able to perform it all the way through. Hey, that's great. There's no problem with that. But for the studio version where people are going to hear it, your favorite fans are going to hear this 100 times. So make sure that as they're hearing it back, they get that perfect timing. Even if when you do it live, you're a little bit off, they're not going to notice that.
Right.
But yeah, man, big shouts to Wicked, Lodolo Archive. Appreciate you for sharing that one.
Yeah, bro. Like, I'm kind of right there with him. Like, you got a good voice, you got good delivery. I think it's just, you know what I'm saying? Just locking in on a little bit more of the dynamics, like getting every bar kind of exactly how you want it. I think working on takes that don't overlap, you know what I'm saying? So there's a little bit of background noise in there. And like we talked about earlier, like kind of like some, like we've said, de-esser will help a bunch. Even just going back, re-recording, positioning yourself correctly on the microphone. Like, hey, if you're recording up close because you're trying to get like emphasis, even if it's like just finding that right position where it's straight in front of you, you can almost like be a little louder and give yourself that like da-da-da, you know what I'm saying? Finding that good recording point where you don't feel the mic moving or hear that you know, I think it's going to be big and just progressing.
And like you said, on depending on how you want the sound, it's going to be different. But for like rap vocals, a good starting point is just like doing this with your hand, put your pinky up to the mic, your thumb up to your mouth, and just be that distance, you know what I'm saying? Like that's probably going to sound like a pretty good rap vocal just starting out, you know what I'm saying? And again, depending on the sounds you want, you might change that up. But man, shout out Wicked, Lodolo Archive.
Right, yeah, bro, short and sweet.
But I agree with you completely.
And I would almost say making songs longer potentially, like not in a bad way. We've seen people like X have a lot of success, right? But it did feel like underwhelming short. Like, oh, dude, I want more. Like, you know what I'm saying? Not in a bad way, but it's like felt like it didn't give enough. Like it was supposed to continue, but it didn't. You know, and a little unsatisfaction, not much, but.
It can be great for the replay value, but it can also be a little bit harder to earn fans that way. Where it's like it has both sides, right? Because they want to know more about you, but it's also, if you don't follow it up soon enough, sometimes that interest dies off quicker because they only had that 45 seconds, whereas they hang on to it as long as they can, but it's harder to replay 45 seconds than, you know, a 3-minute 30 track with 3 verses where it's all these layers and complexity. Yeah. Sometimes the shelf life's just different, you know what I'm saying? So, yeah, man, I agree with you. They each other place, but hey, this is Boom Freestyle by Tio the Dan. I was so excited to get played tonight. I forgot to have a song ready. Hey, man, here's an old freestyle. Appreciate you for sharing, Tio.
You got old bars, you know what I'm saying? Like, they feel like classics.
Right?
It's good.
Nah, real talk, man. Shout out Tio the Dan. I saw he dropped like all his music that's out. Like, this is just a freestyle he dropped. Yeah. All his real music is self-produced. So, man, shout out Tio. You stay focused, bro. You keep putting in the work. It's only up from here, you know what I'm saying?
Right.
Young and talented, young and gifted, bro. Just stay focused. That's the hard part, you know what I'm saying? That's the hard part.
Right, staying consistent,
staying focused, making good decisions. But yeah, bro, you got this. Boom, freestyle. I'm excited to see more Tio.
That song kind of remind me of like a sports movie when they finally like make it, you know what I'm saying? Or like they're walking into that first game or they're on the bus ride to the first like stadium game, like with like that confidence feel. That's the only like feeling I kept getting while listening to it. It's like, is this from a fucking movie? Like, is this from like one of those movies where it's like, this is the time, you know? I don't know how to describe it, bro, but that's a good feeling. It's a good feeling. Nostalgia for real.
Not real. Dang talented youths. Real shit. And big shouts out to Tio. We appreciate you, dog. All right, this next one. Let's see who we got up next. M spun the wheel for us a couple times.
You guys were talking about Earl Sweatshirt. What's your favorite album of his?
Big shouts out to Earl Sweatshirt. I'm still stuck on Doris.
I was gonna say, it's like Doris is a classic, man. It's amazing.
I'll play like a few songs off of other albums, but Doris, I'll run that bitch all the way through.
Right,
still.
That's a full no skip.
Yeah, that's a classic.
Yeah.
Hey, we got Polo Wavy, Rex and Zeke the Poet. Drop a chat if you're here and resubmit. And so I did see Zeke the Poet. This was when these were first spun. Zeke came in first. And then let's see, we got, hey Ben, we appreciate you, bro. Once we get you on that wheel, once we get you picked on that wheel, we'll get your song up.
Yes, sir.
And then again, for anyone who wants to skip the wheel, just get heard next, type ! Priority. But yeah, man, the rest of these songs is gonna be off that wheel spinner.
Yes, sir.
Let's see.
Yeah, we appreciate y'all tapping in with us, man.
Real shit. All right. This one right here, this is Zeke the Poet, The Last Ballot Freestyle. Let's get right into it. From the Dungeon in Chicago. Let's go. Much love.
Hard throttle, cold start and the cold missions.
Bam, appreciate
Dope
you.
bottles from hard thrifting to no lifting. Two options, Shawshank or Shimon twisting. I play dirty as Mike Pippen, Malone bitching. The glove fitting when momentum in the court shifted. I found God on my mission, dishing in bars, kitchens. I travel alone across the valley that the throne vicious. Arch Gestapo cutting
It's a good
Kelly
time
on the
for this
phone
song to
whisking.
come up,
Gang
back-to-back
theorists, brash
bars.
appearance, still classy with it. My peers practicing practicality, cure malicious. Hearts and minds beneath the fur of the pine. The boy was birthday, told him first for the shrine. Nothing short of divine. On for sport, I put my purse in the line. My favorite crease, crinkle shirt, stain the Birkin with wine. I brought a yin-yang balance to the circle of crime. So when the courts come to get them, best believe it, I'm flying. I'm in a two-seat, jumping through sweep. Derek G to pop a loose
Theo and,
sleep. Margin too
Zeke
steep.
back to
Check the
back,
meter,
that's
goon
perfect.
That's what I
abuse
was
sheet.
thinking earlier. I'm
Deep
like,
been leaking
damn,
from my
good
fingers,
timing.
just a new treat. Anytime they think that they could beat us, I'm the merge 'em automatic, pre-automated, emphatic, encrypted with Vest ballistics, extorting the crystal cabin, the pallet on top of granite, my back press, the fabric. I finally amassed the mission, the vision that quake the bandit, abandoned. The path is lonely.
Yo,
The moderators
the
get some
wordplay's
new
wild,
sweets, black
bruh.
cannoli.
The syllables
I
you
operated,
fitting
I
in
was
there.
too steep. Yeah, they told me I mastermind and flipped it 2-4 word to Kobe. Class Piccoli, skipped the amateur perception. Vein arraignment was his presence.
remind me of, like,
Melanated, also
Nas.
destined
Right?
education.
I
Past
see that.
corrections, ascension, mime, a clue to thesis. Apologetic over 4 clicks, I never reach it. Still undefeated, it's the
How do you know he's a unk?
So undefeated this stuff. OG vibes for show. Man, Zeke the Poet, The Last Ballot Freestyle from the Dungeon in Chicago. Bro, that went crazy.
Where
I
is
can't
the
even lie.
dungeon in Chicago? Is this like a place like for performing or like a studio?
Got you.
Dungeon in Chicago. Interesting. Or is that just like Oh my god, don't click that. Don't click that. Don't click that.
Oh, I'm glad you saw that before me.
What's that inside
glad you
BDSM? I
saw
was like,
that.
do not click that, man.
Don't click that one. All right. We're-
Oh my
yeah,
God.
we're-
If you said
I'm so
dungeon,
glad we pulled
it's
that up
just-
on a separate page, bro.
Oh my god.
The images for that was out of pocket.
Yeah, if you pull up fucking dungeon, any city, start coming up with all these sex dungeons and shit.
I'm glad
man.
you read the title. I just clicked the top link,
I shouldn't
bro.
know
I'm glad
what
you
it
read the
is,
title.
man. I shouldn't know what it is, but it just I've scrolled the hub too many times.
Say,
it
"Get
came
out of there,
up.
get out of there."
Yeah, I was like, I gotta
Woo!
save us on this one.
Yeah, that would have been bad if that pulled up on the stream. But all right, man. Zeke the Poet, Last Ballot Freestyle, dog. We appreciate you for sharing. Right
Oh
after
my
Tio,
God.
that was perfect. I would love to hear a link up between y'all.
Bro, and bro had bars like not to give the Nas comparison, you know what I'm saying, but that's a you know what I mean compliment, because Nas is like what who y'all think is the ghost, that's normally like their ghosts is people like Nas, you know what I'm saying, like J. Cole, like he fucks
Right.
with Nas, you know what I'm saying,
Right.
like even like early rappers, like they all kind of fuck with Nas, you know what I mean, like he's talented, so to say that, like I'm not trying to like, oh man, Nas, get out of here, bro, like we've heard this.
I rock with
fuck
Nas.
with it. Yeah, exactly. So I'm liking the song, bro. Only thing I would say is just the beat did feel a bit light. You know what I'm saying? I don't know if this was like, oh, this is a freestyle, or like this was like a place you performed, or they had an open mic, or like, because it sounded good quality, but like it felt like it was kind of light on the beat. You know what I'm saying? It just didn't have any crazy kicks, anything like that. Like they just felt really light, you know?
No, I'm with you. Like to me, the lyricism and wordplay on this one was crazy, but the mixing was like it was all right. You know,
Yeah,
it
and that's why
wasn't
I'm
anything
asking, like,
special.
is this a performance thing where, hey,
Mhm.
you were holding the microphone, taking a video, or, you know what I'm saying, one of those situations? Because then it's like, that's the type of quality I would expect, you know what I'm
Right.
saying? Not in a bad way.
No, real talk, man. But shout out to Zeke, bro. Drop your socials in the chat. Let people know how they could tap in with you. You know, where they can find more music. But regardless, bro, I hope we hear more. You know what I'm saying? I hope we hear more. And like I said, this freestyle very possibly could be live performance. So Would love to hear the full story behind that, but yeah, man, this next one right here, we got Polo Wavy, man, Smooth Op. I'm excited for this one. Let's go ahead and get right into it.
I gotta know what that means. Smooth Op.
Smooth, bro. I don't know why it's giving me some like Benji vibes before we even get into it. Smooth Operator, I see you.
Smooth Operator.
Yeah, Iodine, bro. Help us brainstorm. Let's have a brainstorm session.
I get to those chips, I'm counting my money, I stay with my green. I'm dodging these bitches, ain't dodging these women. You know that I'm looking real clean. Matching that Glock with McQueen. Go to the top, we never go down. It's me and my team. I'm hitting that right and the left. I'm bringing my chopper on test. He thinking he know what
really
to do
love this
with
beat,
it.
bro.
Got a new man and you calling on niggas who fucking on the
Yo, I agree with that so much,
Pull up
Tio.
in big body bands. Give me the keys, I'm gonna cruise it with shawty and baddies and bringing they friends.
Right, everything needs to coexist.
Nice balance.
Yeah.
Fuck her
Like
inside
it
of the
should be
booth.
that way. It should be
Get to that
separate.
money
Two
the
separate
fast
people.
way. Niggas be having
It's like
no
one
clue.
is right, one is
He
wrong. It's
picking
like
that path,
crazy.
he gon' choose. Remember when we got a deuce? I was counting my chips, I was getting these whips, man, I really
I
didn't
could
know
see
what
that,
to do.
Eddie. So I used BandLab no mix.
Getting on you and your friend. Pull up in big body bands.
So I think Eddie was
there
right.
just like a preset on that, or like?
It sounded like it was just the, you know what I'm saying, mic, auto-tune, maybe what they have to set you up with, you know, just to
Yeah,
like
right,
get your
like-
recording out. Yeah.
Man,
Right? Not,
Smooth Op, pull it wavy.
if only you could see where this song could be at, bro. You know what I'm saying? Not in a bad way. You said it yourself. It's not mixed. You know what I'm saying? It's just a kind of more raw vocal over the beat. You know what I'm saying? Like this shit, it might be worth, you know what I'm saying? Hey, if you're not comfortable to mix right now, take it to a studio. You know what I'm saying? You got a friend who can mix on BandLabs. Show me the ways. You know what I'm saying? Because it's like, I think it's great to record music, especially if you're just doing it for yourself. You know what I'm saying? You're just like, I just enjoy making music. I love this. I'm just going to make the song. But like, I think the vibes on this are cool. It's just, you know what I'm saying? If you're going to be post and dropping, bro, I would recommend taking the time on it. You know what I'm saying? Because it's a cool song, but like, bro, the vibes could be even cooler. And I feel like for having an unmixed vocal, this doesn't sound necessarily like Apple headphones. Like it sounds like you got a pretty clear recording. You know what I'm saying? There's not like a mic moving around. It doesn't feel like super shaky. You know what I'm saying? So it seems like you already had a solid recording going into the BandLab. So like it's like, bro, if you only knew, you know what I'm saying? Like if you only knew like all the things you could add. You got auto-tune down, great. You know what I'm saying? Try the EQ, try the compressor out, like try all the plugins. You know what I'm saying? See what you like. Start looking into it. BandLab's dope because it's simple. You know what I'm saying? They're leaving you options to like room to grow.
And Iodine threw out an option. He was like, "Hey, bro, just a little bit a little bit less sub, you know, below that 200 hertz range. The way you adjust that is with an EQ, an equalizer. Get one that you can adjust, especially below that 200 hertz range. Get some of that sub out, and you know, there'll be a number of steps. You know what I'm saying? But
Yeah,
we always tell
right.
artists like, take one thing away from the stream. You know what I'm saying? Like, hey, one piece of advice.
Start with EQ, right?
Start with the EQ, right? Learn
one thing.
Just Google YouTube EQ techniques, or you know, EQ different, like how to do EQ. You'll be able to do a lot there, and next song's already gonna have a transformation. You know what I'm saying? So shout out Polo Wavy Smooth Op. Appreciate you for sharing. Man, Iodine, bro, subtractive EQ, in my opinion, one of the best like EQ techniques to learn first. Don't stay there. There's a lot more to the EQ than subtractive EQ, but just doing like sweeping with the subtractive EQ it's very learnable, and it makes a big difference.
Need, you know, that's like a standard like approach
Just
to
stamp.
it. Yeah.
Yeah.
Like I feel like it should be a part of the process. Like, you know what I'm saying? I've done songs where I've kind of forgot things or like been messy. But it's like you always got to at least kind of, you know what I'm saying, use the subtract, because it's like, take away some shit. You know what I mean? It's not bad. It's not bad. Like, but yeah, I know we threw a lot at you, but like one thing to work on, you know what I'm saying, is start. EQ is a perfect one. You got auto-tune down, great. You know what I'm saying? Move piece by piece.
Real shit.
Yeah.
Hey, man. This next track right here, we got F You Right, the instrumental by Rex, and then M is going to spin those songs for us to get those next couple names up. Or spin that wheel.
Ooh, I like this one,
Wait, hold up. We're still on the volume low. Let's get this. Man, shout out Rex.
Ooh,
It's F
I
You
like
Right.
this one, Rex.
The instrumental.
I could definitely hear a lot of different groups approaching a song like this. Off rip, I'm not gonna lie, BTS, after the things we've heard recently, I could hear them, you know what I'm saying? Like, Justin Bieber. I really like it. It's just simple. What the fuck? Fucking you right. 7 days a week. What the fuck is going on?
It was. It did give
Oh
me
my
similar
god.
vibe.
Why did that? What the fuck? I was like, this sounds so familiar. You know who I could hear on this? Yeah, you're right. There's a week. You know, and
Is that the same chord progression? Now that you mentioned that.
yes.
Yeah, man, I think you flipped it. Yeah, Em's like, yeah, it is. It is 7.
Yeah, bro. I start hearing that. I'm like, am I chirping right now? Like, what the fuck?
Yeah, 7 BTS chopped it. Hell yeah. I guess we should have got that from the cover art.
Right. I was like, it's covering his face. I'll give him the benefit. Like, yep. Jungkook. I just want to sing the song, which is so good.
Also, that first lead or synth, that one, if you just turn the gain down a little bit, there was a little bit of clipping you were getting at the end, a little distortion. If that was on purpose, it was on purpose, but I didn't notice it in the other synths. That's why I mentioned it. But yeah, man, F you, right? Rex with the 7 BTS flip, man.
Yeah, man.
With the remix. I see you.
We like BTS over here, man.
We
catered.
getting put on.
We've gotten put on.
Real talk.
Nah, but solid song. Once I heard that, like, the chords come in, I'm like, something clicked in my head. So I just want to give you props for taking, you know what I'm saying, something different, running with it. Like, especially if, hey, you normally make rap, whatever it is, or this is, you know what I'm saying, newer. I like it. You know what I'm saying? This was enjoyable. I think the only thing for me, and it may be preference, you know what I'm saying, but I feel like the way the vocals cut, like, it felt like they were being pulled away, like, night after night. You know what I'm saying? Like, it felt like you were giving a quick, like, get them done, like, get them out of here, like, cut them off. But I feel like even if it's just increasing, like, if you have delay on it, just increasing the delay or like the decay a little bit, where it's like just in everything,
like
the timing,
night.
yeah, like it just lasts a little bit longer because it feels like it's being pulled short a teeny bit, like night after night. Like
also maybe a little less aggressive with the fade.
Yeah,
just on what you're talking about.
Yeah, based on 100%. Because yeah, it just feels like it's just cutting it back a little bit. It's taking away too soon, you know, and then it makes it feel at times, you know what I'm saying, choppy. Versus it could just. It should like kind of like feel like it glides, echoes right through the beat. You know what I'm saying? To keep that na 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 na. Hey, and thank you for the follow.
Where'd
bro.
that come from, Em? How'd that start? Nah, but hey, much love. We appreciate you, man. I think you took us to our follower goal, so we really appreciate you, Frank.
Hey, Frank. I think Franco. What's up, bro? What the fuck?
Good to see you, bro.
Amen.
Much love, Franco.
Amen, bro.
Hey, but yeah, 2,900 iodine, 2,900. We appreciate y'all for real.
That's crazy, man.
Man, big shouts out to Rex, F you right. All right, let's see who we got up next. I think M spun a couple names for us.
We get pulled up.
All right, we got Hate Outs, Black Star, and Bam, bro. Shout out your patience. Let's see, we got Bam right here. We got Hate Outs, and then we had Black Star. So We'll do hate outs real quick, and then we got you up next. Bam. We'll drop back over to the Discord for that.
Yes, sir.
All right, Delirious featuring Star Serene.
Sounds right.
Star Serene by Hate Outs. Hate Out Ease. Hate Out Tez. Hate Out Tez, man. Shout out Delirious featuring Star Serene. Let's get it.
Okay.
Why the fuck they keep talking? Got a record, I'm finna walk. Shit like she ain't never saw me. At the foot, wish you walk by me. No, I'm not with all the line. You was not part of my kind. Niggas stay wasting my time. Stop trying to take my shine. Delirious. I was gonna take you serious. You a cabin, I'm not hearing it. Blue Bugatti, bitch, I'm staring it. Too loud, can't hear it. She just said I'm fucking tearing it. Delirious, 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 delirious. Delirious, delirious, delirious. You finna prove my point. Roll up another joint. Now I'm finna go score some points. Money is what I enjoy. I get some crash shots finna deploy. Honestly, I ain't annoyed. You supposed to be the one filling the void. Don't need a gun, I'ma carry a sword. I seen this bitch, I'm like, what is she for? Yeah, you bad, but you only for the core. That's her right there, make me sit to the core. Honestly, the other nigga too poor. Water my wrist, that bitch right at the shore. Suicide, suicide, hop at them doors. I'm finna spend 10 on some clothes. When you rich, know how this shit goes. Got a bitch right here, take my soul. If it's up, nigga, drop the low. Make him bite the curb, now he gone. Yeah, I get that money low. Yeah, I flips up my jelly. Yeah, I'm gone. Yeah, I fuck your bitch. No, I ain't taking her home. Yeah, she tryna rent my car. Bitch got me eating like I'm my bitch on the lyrics. My diamonds ain't fairies. Fuck that red shit. I don't take it serious. I don't take it serious. I'm flexing my wrist. I'm flexing my bitch. You can't even this.
Isn't that condemned? Yeah, okay, whoa.
Delirious featuring Star Serene. Hate Out Tez. Sheesh, appreciate you for sharing that one.
Right. And appreciate everybody, you know what I'm saying, dropping feedback in the chat of things they heard, things they liked about it. You know what I mean?
Facts.
Valid.
Well, and just sharing their thoughts too, right? Whereas like, he was like, hey, bro, this mix ain't even my favorite, but I can't help but making the stank face. You know, like just sharing his thoughts, you know what I'm saying? Like what he's experiencing, bro. Yeah, man, we appreciate y'all. That one was interesting to me because there was certain parts that really drew me in.
Yeah.
Where it felt like it was on beat, it was hitting really well, the energy was there. And then there was parts where all of that was the same, but then it just felt a little off beat, which threw me off.
Yeah.
And then the mix wasn't, I don't know, I'm 50-50 because I saw people making like laser dim comparisons and you know, he's doing real, like he's blowing up right now, you know what I'm saying? So
yeah.
I could see it either way, but like there was a lot of chaos in the mix, which kind of matched the vibe of the song, but I feel like just reining it in a little bit would be ideal.
It could just be even just going about the way you're using these things, because it just feels like it's like even with the distortion, you know what I'm saying, it just feels like intense. Like one of the main things I think is it seems like you have your reverb just attached straight to the vocal chain. If you know what I'm saying, if you can take that reverb, add it to the bus, control how much you're giving to your vocal, I think it's going to be a big change, because you're adding in there's ad-lib on the vocal, and then you're coming in with basically like an ad-lib or like a layering track with the same reverb amount attached to it, and it's creating these like kind of crazy moments, which is like cool, you know what I'm saying? But a more intentional like go at with that reverb, I think is even just going to clear space. Things aren't going to collide like that.
I agree with that, and the delay. I'll just throw in the
delay as well.
But I agree
with
you.
Thing with the delay, because the delay I couldn't even hear at times. Because like you're saying,
something else was echoing out.
Something else is echoing out. The reverb's clashing with the echoes in the next vocal coming. You know what I'm saying? And it's just these little adjustments where it's like, hey, you tweak this, keep doing what you're doing. You know what I'm saying? Like it's gonna sound even better every time you just keep practicing. You know what I'm saying? Because if it's, hey, I can only record at home right now, that's fine, bro. You know what I'm saying? A lot of people are in that situation. Like, just double down on this shit. You know what I'm saying? Just try new things. Like, because like I said, there is a charm to this chaoticness. You know what I'm saying? It's just how you channel it, you know?
Real talk. Yeah, man. Big shouts out to Hate Out Tez. That was Delirious featuring Star Serene.
Yeah, 100%. All
right, this next one right here, we got Bam, man. Don't forget to my brother Bam. Let's go. Been standing in here for your brother, bro. I respect it, man. Let's get it. Let's get it.
No wonder he was hyped.
Right? He's like, I want to hear my bro's song.
That's a real one, man.
Facts. Good friend right there. Good brother.
nigga asked me if I remember, man. How could I forget, brother? You know that?
Hell yeah, man.
And type that number if you want to get notified when we go live. That number in the chat.
The real question is they forget, man. It seem like they forgot how we be doing their ass. Motherfucker gotta remind them or something. You know we coming. Free little dog, my evil
Appreciate
twin.
you, I done.
They like, Bam, do you remember the first time you blew your stick? I'm like, how could I forget? That's my first time I caught a hit. All these blocks that we done been in, every dollar I done spent. Thought he was safe inside that car, think he can't die behind that tent. All that yelling in them songs, you would think them niggas tough. Should've seen that boy up close, Glock to his face and made him hush. They keep on asking why I'm violent, I can't lie like the rush, bro. Keep on asking why they hiding, they know they come out and they fuck. He try to brag about that whole boy, I just charge it to the game. I fucked a couple of yo's too, but I won't speak cause that shit lame. Cause homie died, he duck a rape, they say he can't handle his pain.
Bro.
Bullets thunder when they go off, niggas can't handle this rain. I put my baby in that bitch and I can't lie, I do regret. I should've seen straight through the act, but I was blind, her pussy wet. I'm trying to shield off my time, so I buy watches for protection. Bro try to kill a nigga mind, he don't take shots below the neck. I told 4 times stop the bending, but my heart say kill them all. These niggas claim they call me lacking, I'm like when I don't recall. Think my son just like his daddy, he won't walk before he crawl. I move the same way with that fire, I wanna shoot before I brawl. Demons chase me in my sleep till one day I got tired of running. I say mama something wrong, I don't know what your son be coming. Keep a pipe on me outside the house like I came for the plumbing. If I died in
Only
this
one
for
say
some, I know
blasphemous
some
in the
boys that die
cup
for
for
nothing.
show.
When this war ain't no discussion,
Yo,
he
bro,
play
I
cool
ain't-
when
I
he
ain't
seen
repeating that
button.
one.
Call the eye bitch for the low, she call me back like when we fucking. I try call me about they hold, I
Man,
call
Black
him
Star
back like
dropping
that
the
bitch bustin'.
emojis
Chop
in the
gon'
chat.
burst straight through a chest,
Cal.
though you can't fix with Robitussin.
Sheesh.
Back to the sample, man.
Come get your hoe from off my phone, she hit my line, try cop it, please. Box with me, hop out the car, told them don't let them niggas leave. Feel like Bantan, fucking Cantan, bounce, I burn shit first degree. If I was been there, play with bro, I hop out, blow without my ski. They like, Bam, do you remember? Caught them cases in December. Had 2 Glock stuffed on your waist, caught one aside in November. Suffer shells from out the Glock, look like he jumped straight in the blender. Michael drink on bake his ass and turned his leg to chicken tenders. I been trying to play it cool, but all these niggas keep on dissing. They man's die, put on a sweater. I man's die, we start from killing. Ain't no hero in this story. Bitch, I'm bored and be a villain. Dead body, I can smell that nigga grilling. Bro got blood inside his dress, I think he born to be a roster. Shooter walk down with a glitch, relocate head and turn to pasta. He talking about tapping hands with Dada, boy, that nigga ain't no shotter. I got niggas in this cow, hop out and blink you to the doctor.
God
turn me down, fire. Turn me down, G-Lo, man. These goof ass niggas talking on that goof
Yo,
shit.
and make sure they see this one on Instagram, please.
We come close this shit. Your little puss assholes too.
Yo, my brother Bam's song, Never Forget.
Damn, son, where'd you find
I
this?
think we need that one and this one right here, bro. Woo! Bam, bro. He dropped the IG in the chat. Yo, I'm gonna go ahead and vouch for SBM CEO real quick. And SBM CEO, I think he's let's see, what is he in the chat right here? SBM Steve, man.
Yeah.
That would be a tight link up, you know what I'm saying?
He matches your
That's
shit.
I'll vouch for that one right there, you know what I'm saying? SBM CEO becoming hard too, you know what I'm saying? But sheesh, Bam, bro. The storytelling, the fucking lyricism, the songwriting, bro.
Yeah.
Ooh,
The emotion in that shit, man.
That grabbed me, bro. That took me back. Big shouts out to Bam. I need that one out, bro. Please let me know when that one comes out. It's getting added to my playlist, getting out his community playlist. I already know.
There better be a good reason he ain't dropping this, man. It better not be a, I wasn't sure type of song, man. What the fuck? That was so good.
Were people were gonna rock with that one? Fuck yeah, they are.
Yeah, man. Like, I don't think you got to test any further. Like, that shit was good, bro. Everything from on those beat cuts, too, man. Ugh. AK, you're right, man. I was going crazy. I was enjoying myself, bro. It's a good song. It's like what I listen to in the car.
That's what I'm saying, bro.
Like, that's the type of shit I'm bumping in the car.
Bam, don't forget too. Sheesh. Yeah, man. What? So Bam, what do we find him on also? Like when we want to find more of his music, you know what I'm saying? What do we type into SoundCloud, Spotify? You put us on, gang. Let us know.
Because this is tunes, T-Shoes, your tunes, right? You do like videography for them, huh?
Hell yeah.
That's how I reached out today and I seen he was like shooting videos and I was like, bro, like bring one of these. You know what I'm saying? But he got this. I'm pretty happy.
He ain't dropped none just yet, but dropping real soon. All right, y'all. Tap in Wham, Wham Love, Wham Love Fully, man, on Instagram with some ones for the 11s.
He's gonna get some followers. He's gonna be like, wait, what
I
the
know,
fuck?
bro.
Like-
I need to make sure I tap in with him.
Yeah.
I'm excited for him, for real, for real.
What's up, Skinny?
Hey, appreciate you for sharing that one.
And
bring
Tunes, take the ad off, and then it will go through.
Yeah, thanks. And then also, feel free to drop the song, bring the song back when the video comes out. We love music videos, you know what I'm saying? So don't be afraid to do that. But woof, appreciate you for sharing that one. That one rattled me a little bit. I can't lie.
Yeah.
Hey, and real quick, it's cool if not, but are we good to share that one on our Instagram before it comes out, or would he prefer if we wait till it comes out? You let us know.
We make clips and stuff like that.
Yeah, some of our favorite moments, some of our songs that you know, people who couldn't make the stream want to make sure that they hear those ones.
And that was a banger song.
That was one where it's like, we got to make sure the community hears
that
this
might be
one.
going up if you let us.
All right, we can do clips. All right, Big Biz, appreciate you.
Yeah.
All right.
Remember to send us his Instagram too, so we can tag him. We'll tag you. You know what I'm saying? Like everyone that made this happen.
Real talk. Centerpiece featuring Black Star Psy. This next one with Michael J, man. Let's get it. HLS bringing us another one. Let's go.
So pretty, the way she smiles.
We got more of those coming up.
Ain't seen a pretty girl like you in a while. And you bright like city, them city lights. Wish you were with me, girl. You too, way too fine. It's tonight, I'll get it, girl. Tomorrow night, I'll get it, girl. You feel the heights, I get it, girl. Pick whatever you like, I'll get it, girl. I'll let you ride and get it, girl. Match my vibes, so let's get it, girl. Get it, girl. Ow, 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 I got it. Ow, 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 you got it. Ow, 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 I got it. Ow, 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 you got it.
Even if my eyes were motion camera.
That would be a great one.
Facts. Hey, man, that was Centerpiece, Black Star Psy, and Michael J. Man, I appreciate y'all for bringing that one. One of the things for me, and I think Iodine talked on this a little bit, was just like right off the bat, you could already hear some clipping. So I might just bring that beat down right off the bat, open up a little bit of headroom for your guys' vocals, as well as just letting that beat get the full, being able to hear everything. And then I was curious, how did you feel about like on that chorus, like that ow, like there was that electronic edge. How'd you like? I was back and forth on it, you know what I'm saying? Like part of me liked it, but part of me it wasn't my favorite. Like I was curious just to see, because I could see it either way, and I want to know you guys in the chat too, because I could see it either way, but it wasn't my favorite, but I didn't feel it strong enough to like say something, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So
No, I feel that. I did like it, and I feel like there's a certain vision for it. Like, so hearing his previous mixes, right? This theme's pretty fresh because it's like 20 hours ago. But like based on his other mixes, I'm kind of seeing him do something a little bit more with it. Like I think leaving it the way it is, like I think it's good. You know what I'm saying? It adds this little like ow, ow. You know what I'm saying? It gives him a melody to resonate with. You know what I'm saying? I think that is good. But just, you know what I'm saying, in that mix, just being a bit more, you know what I'm saying, like
smooth
can be good, definitely. And just make it intentional. Like this is its own thing. It's not saying ow again, you know what I'm saying? It's not my normal vocal like ow, you know what I'm saying? Like it's its own piece. This like ow, you know what I'm saying?
like it really comes in, like almost maybe have it like a double track where it comes in so you could feel it come in,
right? It just has
just an idea.
It has its it stands off as its own piece, as like the ow, ow, you know what I'm saying? I could see that so many ways, even if it's adding that chorus effect onto it that I've heard you use before, bro. Like just smoothing it out, you know what I'm saying? Making it really just separating it, you know what I'm saying? Like it's hard to explain. Like I definitely could see where you're coming from, and that would be, you know what I'm saying, my solution. And that's kind of where I was like, I think he's gonna go this route, but I can't say for sure, right? You know what I'm saying? I don't know the mind of the mixer, you know. But I could see making that its own intentional little hit piece, just so that people could really hum along, sing along to it.
Nah, I'm right there with you, bro. Hey, that was Michael J, Centerpiece, featuring Black Star and Psy. Shout out Black Star for sending that one.
Yes, sir, man. Shout out the Goated Trio.
Real talk. HLS pulling through. Hey, on our wheel spinner, we got Mboxo, we got Iodine, and we have... Let's see and we got Steezy. Oh, Marion too, bro. Marion already got picked by the wheel. Let's go.
And then we got Smoked Out Cigarette. Go ahead and resubmit.
Real talk.
I think
Iodine.
what happened was T-Shoes, he's representing for like his artist he works with. So I think he did put 2 in of like, hey, like I'm trying to get my boys played, you know, like representing for them. So I think that's why it's like, oh, I already saw him, you know, like I think that's what he's on.
Real talk. Hey, and yeah, so go ahead and resubmit for Marion, for Steezy, and Inbox O. Man, let's go ahead.
And on top of that, I was gonna say, what was it? I just fucked up. What was the name? Fuck,
Only One Say.
It was right before Only One Say. Who was that?
Was there someone
We're
before
missing
Only One Say?
more, yeah. There was one right before Only One Say.
Whoever just got picked.
Yeah, sorry, bro. My mind is
smoked
flipping.
out cigarette.
Yep,
Got you.
Exactly. Yep. I was like, fuck, there was one more.
This next one right here, some happy DMB shit made in 30 minutes, man. Shout out iDown. Let's get it.
Made in 30 minutes. Crazy. You're fast with it, man. What's up, Coco? Coco. I always say both.
Enbo XO. Okay.
Imagine playing the drums to the song. You'd be moving quick as hell.
Ooh, I like that sound right there. With the organ in the background. That's an interesting combo.
I kind of like it.
I do too. It's interesting. You didn't hear this before. And that bass too. I like that bass. Oh. That's my favorite sound of this one right here.
Yeah, a little flutter back and forth.
And again, bro, with the organ underneath that, that's just a wild combo. And then that bass too. I love the movement you have in your bass. Some happy DMB shit made in 30 minutes by Iodine. Man, Cal said he could see that in Roblox races.
Yeah, literally the Roblox obby where you have to complete the obstacle course, bro. Oh my god, I wouldn't mind hearing this on loop. Like the music they already have, like fuck that shit. Yeah, this would sound good.
There could be some good Roblox music, no cap.
Yeah, and yours is more satisfying. Sometimes they be choosing some basic ass shit. It's like, bro, give them something to work with. Like these kids are, you know what I'm saying? This is gonna be their reality. Like, come on, like give them some good shit. Iodine could do it.
So to me, the bass was my favorite part. I feel like that's what like really stuck out. And then it was that that was really good too. The organ, it was just an interesting sound selection. I like that you're keeping it fresh, using using different instruments. And then the piano, the piano. So I'd encourage you just use a little bit of a fade so that that first note isn't as jarring.
Loud.
Yeah. But then it wasn't like it was like too badly, and you can maybe even turn the whole piano down a little bit. But I think fading that first note is going to give you that gradual entrance regardless.
That's true, because the timing was good, but it just was unsuspecting because of the volume, kind of like the way it just comes in, where it's like way more intense in comparison to where you had that organ is like, whoa, you know, like, oh, holy shit, I wasn't expecting that. And that's not a bad thing, but like you said, like I think that could be beneficial. And the one last thing I would say, if this is where you're planning on leaving the length, I don't know if you're going further, bro, since I would assume you have control of that organ, dude, freestyle your way out of this song. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like the notes were satisfying, so even if you give them something at the end, you know what I'm saying, a little freestyle with it, change the notes up, give yourself like an outro, because I feel like one of the only things is like, it just feels like it's abrupt. You know what I'm saying? Like, I know short track, minute 37, but I feel like the little details matter. You know what I'm saying? Like, it really make me appreciate the song. Like, hearing it fade out like that. Imagine if I had it on loop. It fades out with this pretty outro. Kind of just drops right back into it. Like, that shit would sound sick.
Nah, hell yeah. Man, big shouts out to Iodine. Some happy DMB shit made in 30 minutes. Appreciate you for sharing that one.
Fire. 30 minutes, not bad, bro.
Y'all in the chat make me laugh. All right, this next one. All right, Marion 4 times. And then Steezy. All right, we got Steezy and then Marion 4 times.
Yes, sir.
Dance from upcoming album. Bet. Let's go, Steezy. Appreciate you for sharing.
What is the Reese?
The Reese. It's
I don't kept saying that. I'm like, I'm not familiar.
Let me see if I can pull up a sound real quick. It's like a bass.
So it's a specific bass?
Yeah.
Okay.
It's yes, it just is a certain sound.
Of course.
Okay. Sound. Wave.
I don't know if anyone else doesn't know, you know what I'm saying? For me, I was like, huh.
Cool. This is exactly what I was looking for. Hopefully y'all can
Hopefully I don't make you
hear this,
down,
all
man.
right? Oh, come on. Y'all gotta let me hear it first. Yeah, cool.
That's a Reese. Okay.
Well, it's like that type of sound. You know what I'm saying?
So I have heard you use this then. Yeah, 100%. You have used this on a lot of songs. Gotcha. Okay.
But all right, this
Thanks
next
for
one.
clarifying.
Yes, sir. This is Dance from upcoming album by Steezy. Let's get it. And again, so many artists, we take that sometimes as like but that was like the first thing I did was pick the beat. You know,
Yeah.
it's like, what about all the stuff I did after? But that's the first good decision that needs to be made.
Yeah,
you know
you
what I'm
gotta
saying?
have a
Like, you
vision.
start with a bad beat, bro, the project's fucked. You know, so just
sorry
for what it's worth. You know what I'm saying? You picked a good beat.
Yeah.
And then I felt like you had a nice vibe on it, but like I think what you said like during the song of the sidechain compressor would make a night and day difference, where it felt like your vocal was kind of like drowned out by the beat, or like it wasn't center stage. You know what I'm saying?
Sitting quiet.
Versus if you had that sidechain, it would kind of let your beat take over that area of the mix, where the beat might be able to just like kind of surround your vocal a little bit better. And so that would be my biggest thing, is like add that sidechain compressor in there, and I feel like you'll get a lot more of the the livelihood from the track.
Right. Because if there was like layering on the track, we couldn't necessarily hear it. You know what I'm saying? If there was these other elements you added under, kind of behind the scenes, it wasn't stuff we typically got to notice. You know what I'm saying? Like there was parts where I could for sure kind of hear you coming in on the bottom, but you know what I'm saying? Like you raise that up, you kind of get all the things lined up with it. Like if you have layering vocals, ad libs, like it's gonna sound good. And that really is like the main thing, is it's just like the shine is being taken over a bit by the beat. You know? It's a good song. Like I really like the chorus, bro.
No
layering even. Okay, see, that's what I'm saying. Like we couldn't hear you. There was no way of telling.
Oil with the second month of subscription. We appreciate you, man.
Thank you, Oil.
That's love.
Real shit, bro. Make sure you doubled up on that wheel, man.
No layering. So yeah, I would definitely encourage you to add some layering, just some textures to your voice, as well as some, like I kept talking about that melody that kept coming in. Just some extra ear candy. Obviously, you don't need to repeat what the beat already did, but figure out what you can do just to add that spice. And I feel like that would like add it to the next level.
Right. Yeah. Just make it a little sleeker. Get a little fancy on your mix.
No, real talk. But yeah, man, Dance, Steezy, I appreciate you for sharing that one, bro. Excited to hear. Is this the cover art from the upcoming album? You let us know. All right, this next one is coming too. And a bunch of people in the community were rocking with that one, you know what I'm saying? So definitely send it to us when it comes out. We'll get it added to the playlist.
Honored.
All right, this one right here, this is Marion 4 times, Not For Real. Either rapping with the beat or rapping against it. I like that only one say.
There's only one say, man.
Only one thing.
Go. Bitch. Yeah, bitch. 4 times.
Hey, man, Marion 4 times, Instagram in the chat.
You fuck my bitch, then I salute you, but you better hide your hoe. We coming through and sending shots, we don't sneak this on the post. Fuck around and kill that bitch. If she ever drop my low, I know I'm small, so if she talk, I fuck her on my tippy toe. Press the gas and hit the lights, sit 12 behind me, ain't stopping.
Yo, I made that joke long before you on an Instagram post. I'll send it to you later.
Cause it can't fit in the wallet, and these bitches don't excite me.
I'm the OG creator, man.
Not for real, I'm that nigga.
He's biting his tongue.
Yeah, right? Yeah, you're biting my fucking
pillow talking to a bitch. I know some youngers that's gonna take you off the map just for a
I know, Cal. First bar already grabs your attention on this one.
Shorty said she don't like toxic, bae, I'm sorry, that's just me. Hit the trap and flip a pack, I'm shot the Z's 10 to G. I was stepping in black ones, but now it's off right on my feet. I can't pronounce what I got on, this shit designer, it ain't cheap. Stay out the way, stack on my pay. Fuck a bitch, I want some bands.
Gotta keep my circle small, your biggest hater be your mans. In competition with your guys, that's some shit I don't understand. I don't take you niggas serious, y'all just tough on Instagram. Put some money on your head if you don't use your thinking cap. We gon' catch them by surprise and like a gift, we get them wrapped. Them big 4 times I had to cut her off, she didn't know how to act. She got a man, but she be on my dick, I told that bitch get back. Hey, bitch back up, I need some space. Trapping till the sun go down, cause bitch I need my pay. She asked me was I cheating, but I didn't know what to say. We came from out that cut, 5-5, he got the race. I got a backwood full of Zabo, you be smoking on that hub. My new girl, she hella thick, I know my old bitch mad as fuck. Sad as fuck.
Sorry, that's crazy.
You know what's in my double cup. I can't give a thought my time, cause all these bitches talk too much. Nah, for real. Salute you, but you better hide your hoe. We coming through and sending shots, we don't sneak this on the post. Fuck around and kill that bitch. If she ever drop my low, I know I'm small, so if she talk, I fuck her on my tippy toe. Press the gas and hit the lights.
Bro, that part right there is wild.
I know she's tall enough for niggas, but I need to take you shop.
Big ass bankroll in my jeans, cause it can't fit in the wallet. And these bitches don't excite me, they dick ride whoever poppin'.
Man, Marion 4 times, not for real. Not for real, bro. He killed that.
Yeah, bro, your boys go hard. You know what I'm saying? Like, they each kind of got their sound, but it's a similar lane. You know what I'm saying? So I can see kind of the connect between shooting videos for these guys, working with them. You know what I'm saying? It's definitely cool. I think there's a little bit of a difference in like production kind of between song to song, but I feel like the energy, you know what I'm saying, is the exact same. Like you know what I'm saying? These guys should be playlisted together.
No, I agree with you completely.
Like,
and like you said, he had a little bit more of like that, like that deep fucking in that production.
Yeah, he's got a little bit different to offer.
Yeah. Like I said, you can hear a little bit in the mix and whatnot, but like you said, you can hear storytelling from both of them. They had that raw street energy, that
some real life story shit. You know what I'm saying? Just like talking about life,
like that King Von energy. You know what I'm saying? So, no, I agree with you.
My only question is like, why aren't these guys dropping? You know what I'm saying? Like, why are these songs private? That's my only thing. Obviously, you want to promote, preview, see how their music's gonna hit with new people, right?
Baltimore
but you know what I'm
shit.
saying? Like, I really hope these guys are working. You know what I'm saying? Because they got good music, and I think it fits the genre well.
Nah, real talk. And with this one, bro, a sidechain compressor, you just throw his vocal, so that the bass and the 808 or the kick and the 808 are just like a little bit underneath it. You know what I'm saying? I think that'll just give him like a little bit more of that shine. But it was already sounding good. And with some of these raw type songs, it's really the lyrics. You know what I'm saying? The delivery. If you get the message across, I mean, even J. Cole's Port Antonio wasn't like the best mixed song I've ever heard.
Oh yeah, we talked about that. We're like, so you were like, is this mastered?
Yeah, I was like, damn, bro, like I wasn't expecting this from J. Cole. But the message he had, the things he was saying, it held your attention anyways. Some of the things he was addressing, it's like, all right, I don't care how it's, I don't hear what he says.
Yeah.
And you can hear what he says, so it's not like it's gonna take away from the experience.
Yeah.
And exactly. So yeah, man, not for real. Marion 4 times. Appreciate you for sharing. Like I said, I hope we get some
swing by sometime. You guys should all come. You know what I'm saying? Let your people know, because we fuck with that shit. You know what I'm saying? If you got more, bring it by.
Real shit.
Hey, Tio, check your DMs, man. I just sent you something.
Yeah, let's go. Did you have to pull out the receipts?
Yeah, I had to.
That's funny as fuck.
Speaking of the only one, say.
Embo XO. All right, let's see. We're going to pull up this wheel real quick. All right, we got Embo XO. We got Iodine. I think we already heard Iodines. We got Smoked Out Cigarette, and then Only One Say. Man, shout out Iodine, bro. You were quick with it. You beat some of the folks who got spun before you. Good man. All right. This next one right here, we got Only One Say Facts. And remember, y'all, you want to skip that wheel, ! Priority. We probably got around 45 minutes left on the stream tonight.
Only one say on the matter. Yeah, that was a post. That was a custom post for. Oh my god, the fucking stream's covering it. But it was a custom post we made for Only One Say, just because he's been at a lot of our streams. We made like a community meme post.
I remember that one.
We threw a bunch of our community members on there, just like funny inside jokes. You know what I'm saying? But there's only one say on the matter.
Only one say. That's funny. Hey man, this next one, Only One Say. Speaking of,
that's why I was like, I gotta bring it up.
You're about to bring it up, man. Community OG. Let's go. Let's get it. This facts.
Ready for this shit. I know y'all ain't ready for this shit. Let's fucking go. Big say, only one. Fuck with your boy.
Yes, sir.
Yeah.
Fuck with your boy.
Only One Say. Facts. Facts. Nah, bro, you killed that one. Especially also like this first half of the song, I felt like it was going in. You know what I'm saying? Like you had the flow in a chokehold. You had some bars in there. That GOMD sample just that was a crazy flip.
And it gave you a lot of room too. I like how the producer on that gave it those cuts and those breaks where it was like you really got an opportunity to say some shit. It's not like, oh, I'm just freestyling over a J. Cole beat. Like, no. Like that producer lined you up to like say some shit and body it. And I feel like you did everything. You know what I'm saying? Like bars were good. You started talking personal life shit. Like I like that. I think the only thing is like, hey, if you're planning on dropping this, you know what I'm saying, consider working on that background noise. You know what I'm saying? That really is like the main thing. It's just that you could feel the room that you're in, you know, and we've talked about before, like de-esser is an easy one, you know what I'm saying? Because it attaches to your vocal. It grabs all those sounds as they're coming out the mic, shit like that. So then, you know what I'm saying, you're recording a bit more confident, all those things. And like EQ we've talked about, like forgot the range that we were looking in, but
for which type of
for
sound?
like bringing out background noise and like sharp kind of, you know.
So some of those sharp edges you'll get like that 6 to 8K range.
6 to 8.
But you'll also get a lot of like room noise for most, like especially if you're not in a professional studio type environment. It's gonna be a lot of like room noise between like 200 and 500 hertz. But there's also gonna be a lot of body in your voice there. So you don't want to just drop the whole thing out, but listen to some of those like really harsh frequencies in that range, and you'll be able to take some of that extra air out, some of that extra fuzz out. But
right, yeah, because this is a dope song.
Boxiness too. Yeah.
Obviously, this is gonna have to be kind of a SoundCloud, YouTube exclusive type of thing, just because
beat.
Yeah, the beat.
Hard to clear a GOMD sample.
Right. I don't think it's gonna be too easy because I'm sure he sampled from somebody. It's like
most likely
you're going down the line. You know what I mean? But
gotta pair all the hands along the way.
Exactly. This is a dope like SoundCloud, YouTube exclusive. You know what I'm saying? But if you do drop, you know what I'm saying, just put the extra work and clean it up. I know how good your mixes can be, so I wouldn't let it sit here. Just because it's a good song, you went hard. Don't let it sit where it's at. You know what I'm saying?
And I agree with everything you said. Last little thing, bro. It sounded like you might have one take this one, or did most of it all the way through. Good job on that. There was a couple parts where, again, if you spit that at like either at a live performance or we're all just in the car, we're all just hanging out, you freestyle that shit, I'm not gonna notice it. But on a studio recording, there's just a couple parts where it's like, hey, you came in just like a couple milliseconds late. You know what I'm saying? And again, it's super nitpicky. But what you can do is either punch in, or it sounded like you got a really nice take all the way through. So what you could even do is just use like some trimming and dragging to realign the vocal, and you'll be able to pick out the parts that it might just be a word or two that you can just stretch a little bit longer, and the whole thing will fit. You know what I'm saying? Oh, my bad. Gotta drink.
Gotta hydrate.
Hydrate, y'all.
Oh, that's real though.
But yeah, so I would just throw that out there. You know what I'm saying? Just get that timing locked in on the studio version. Woo. But all right, hydrating right now. I felt that. Yes, sir. I almost lost my voice there for a second.
You know what I'm saying? Like, catch yourself.
I know.
Like, don't choke. Like, take your time, man. No pressure.
Appreciate that. But yeah, man, that was only one says. Facts. Appreciate you for sharing.
Facts.
Looking into your brain, Embo XO, man. Let's get this next. He said, I knew it was needed. Shout out to you, Black Star, reading the moment, reading the minds.
Yeah, he's on timing, man.
Eating a quesadilla. Yo.
That sounds good, bro.
I'm definitely getting a quesadilla after this.
You make good quesadillas too, bro.
Hey, I appreciate that, bro.
Poetic's a good quesadilla maker, bro.
Come through the studio, might just get a meal whipped up for yourself.
Literally.
No, but all right, this is looking into your brain. Embo XO. Let's get it. Emboxo. Let me know how to say your name correctly, dog.
Hey, have a great night, T.O.
Much love, T.O.
Yeah, we get that, bro. You're good.
Now, real talk, bro. Get some sleep.
If I never met you,
love you too, man.
I'll be good.
I just saw that. Sorry, I didn't want to leave you hanging.
Looking into your brain, love is a mind game. You're giving me a migraine. My head hurts, can't get my mind off you. What did I do to leave this scar? I think I'm loving you too hard. Think I should love you from far. Yeah, I'ma take the pain and run away.
That sounds so good.
Yeah, I'ma take the pain. Yeah, I'ma take the pain and run away far. Yeah, give me 1 second while I change my mind. Loving on your body at the wrong damn time. My heart on safety, yeah, to keep you move far. I said fine. She said I'ma make you feel good.
understand, you understand. Catching doves, now I'm big now. Pretty boy swaggin', ain't no cheap blouse. Louis Vuitton robe in a house. I'm up now, I said I'm up now, 10 toes down. Remove your account, how does that sound? Standing my ground, no rebound. Don't give a fuck about what you want now. Looking into your brain, love is a mind game. You're giving me a migraine. My head hurts, can't get my mind off you. What did I do to leave this scar? I think I'm loving you too hard. Think I still love you from far, 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 far. Looking into the rain. Love is a mind game.
That was Looking Into Your Brain, MBOXO. Man, I appreciate you for sharing that one. MBOXO. Bet, let's go. For myself, like I thought the gain staging was very strong. Like it sounded strong in the mix. The voice sounded strong in the mix with the instruments and everything. But the vocal, I'm not sure if it was off key or maybe I would just speed up the retune speed a little bit on the auto tune. And maybe it was even just a little bit too much air or a little bit too much like reverb.
Yeah.
But to me, it felt like there was just a little bit of an edge on the vocal. That I feel like, again, maybe it was in the auto tune. It might have been in the reverb and maybe in the EQ. Like those are the three areas I would look at. Where I feel like you could just get a little bit of like a silkier sound. And it might even be in the recording phase, right? Like I really liked how bro was expressing, and you could feel like the emotion, the rawness, and like he wasn't holding back. You know what I'm saying? And I really like that. I think that's really important. Like with this type of vocal. Yeah. Yeah, but not being afraid to like have a vocal coach or, again, like Melodyne, like what you hear going in and what you hear coming out, like even with like big professionals, like singers aren't always the what you would expect.
Right.
Like the processing is so powerful.
A lot goes into it.
And so, again, you're out there singing this on the stage, or like you're at the party, you're in a group of people. People are like, damn, bro's got a really good voice. You know what I'm saying? But then you hear it in the studio recording, and people are going to compare it next to other studio recordings, which have all this heavy vocal processing. And so I would just encourage you to put yourself in that competitive field right next to them. And again, for me, it would be the auto tunes the first thing I would check. And then maybe plugins like Fresh Air, or things that affect that high end. And then reverb, and then EQ, kind of in that order is where I would look into it. But yeah, man, shout out MBOXO.
Yeah.
How about you? Is there anything else?
I'm right there with you. And with kind of those vocals, I think because there was kind of something attached to it, something a little harsher, you know, it felt like when your layering came in, it amplified whatever sound that is, like giving me a migraine, like instead of feeling like he said, like we'd obviously we'd prefer, just because like we're telling you, like we have certain preferences and stuff we like, but like we think that silky vocal could really come in nice right there, versus you have these layers come in, and I feel like the layers were honestly kind of taking away from that natural sound you had, because it was being kind of like pushed together, and with it having a similar issue as the vocal it's trying to help, it just pushes that sound really harshly, you know what I'm saying? So I think after you adjust those things, even lower kind of the amount you're using on that support vocal, because you do have a good one, and I don't necessarily think you need that much, you know what I'm saying? I felt like that kind of felt like more of a comfort thing, like it was your comfort zone of like, hey, I really like this helps me, it helps the sound, but you already have a really good voice. And I think like when you're having really heavy definition on your vocal like that, like it's taking away a teeny bit of like your actual singing. And that could be, you know what I'm saying, my opinion, but it was just something I heard where I was like, you might not even need these, bro. Like you're sounding good. It's just, you know what I'm saying? I get the mind. I see where you're coming from on it though.
No, and I agree with you. That's where the vocal coach, I feel like, also stacks in. Where it's like, hey, you might have been singing like a fourth instead of a fifth. Where it's like, it's really hard to hear that. And again, without a vocal coach, it's like hard to learn that. You know what I'm saying? You definitely learn from like I'm spacing the name right now, but there's like ear training websites and programs. YouTube has some cool stuff. But don't be afraid. 30 minutes with the vocal coach could set you like 2 years ahead of like natural messing around. And maybe that's a little bit exaggeration, but it also depends on the coach. So
you're gonna have that like slight advantage.
Yeah.
You know? Like even if it was 30 minutes, like you're gonna have an advantage versus somebody who doesn't.
Real talk. And it's like things you might not even think about, like the position of your mouth while you're recording, or the way you're setting up your breathing before you go into recording.
Yeah, like you told me, warming up before you start. You know what I mean? That was something once he told me that, I was like, damn, I actually do get better takes now that you put me onto that. Like I do. Huge. Like if you just do the you know, and like you hold it, you hold notes, like de-stress your voice. You know, you're gonna come in like built up.
Exactly.
So it's just getting it out, getting it loose. You know, it's like stretching.
100%.
Yeah. And yeah, for anybody, it's a good question, T-Shoes. I think you can rewind it live, but tomorrow we're going to have the VOD uploaded to our Twitch. So the full stream uploaded, you can go back, watch clip moments, as well as we're aiming to get kind of like a week after, have the whole YouTube video come out with all your song reactions so you can search them as well.
Real talk. So like, I don't think you can rewind while it's live, but the VOD, like you said, will be up within 24 hours.
I was thinking
to our
like
live
YouTube,
stream.
you could.
Yeah. But then, like I said, within a week, it'll be up on YouTube at Poetic Enterprises. I think last week's Wednesday stream's already up there. I don't think last week's Friday stream's already up. So, like I said, pretty quickly we get it up there on YouTube as well. If y'all subscribe, we appreciate y'all on there.
And it's Poetic Enterprises is the account.
Here, we can get you the...
Yeah, you can check out
Actually,
some of our content.
I'm going to check real quick if !YT works. I don't know if it does or not. No, it doesn't.
Not yet.
Cool. Poetic. We'll get you that link real quick for anyone who wants the replay.
Yeah,
Welcome, Juve.
We don't have it set up yet. the exclamation thing, y'all. Appreciate you guys trying.
We'll get that going. Okay, thank you. Oh, it does. !YouTube. Thank you, Oil. Appreciate you.
All right. Hell yeah.
So our next couple artists that we're going to get pulled up tonight, we got Buddy Budsky, La Rico. Did we already pull La Rico once?
So we did spin La Rico.
Okay, yeah.
But we didn't hear from him. But yeah.
Oh, he wasn't. I thought he was here.
He got spun in that last set. Like the last people that got spun, he was one of them. But I haven't seen him drop a chat yet. He could be resubmitting right now, you know what I'm saying, as we speak. But I haven't seen a word from him yet.
Yeah, we heard. Oh, no, that was Lil Dolo. Okay, bet. All right. So then we got La Rico, Buddy Budsky, Gucko, and Cal. Drop a chat if you are here and resubmit.
Yeah, I know Cal's here.
Got La Rico right here, and then we got Cal. Let's go. Next couple of songs up.
And Buddy Budsky, drop a chat if you're here, man. Or if your artist name's a bit different, if we forgot.
What's going on?
Yeah. Quad screen.
Whoa.
Quad screen.
I know, huh? I was like, this is getting crazy. All right. All right, my bad, Cal. We'll get you up here in just a second.
Yeah, rub that back.
Well, and Rico came through first. Low key.
We just had some screenage going on.
And big shouts out to Cal being a subscriber. Was able to skip the line and get a second song heard tonight.
One of our few ways.
One of the few ways, real talk. All right, this is Worthless featuring JDE, produced by Archipelago. Let's go. Shout out La Rico.
How do you say that? Archipelago?
I think Archipelago. I think so. I could be wrong. Where's my mouse? There it is. Oh, good. We got Buddy here.
That's true, Iodine. You are one of the few people who knows the 3 method.
That's real.
Yeah, how you leave like it's nothing. That shit hurt my soul. Maybe I don't got a feeling no more. My heart's too cold. Always under pressure, but I can't fall. I ain't fucking with your lectures, leave me alone.
The vocal sound, so like, how do I describe it? Like, In your ears.
That falsetto was nice. I like that spacing on that one. Do you have that main vocal like central? Like in the middle? I would encourage you to make that main vocal a little bit wider. Either a spreader or just a little bit wider panning. Made this on BandLab. I would go with the, I don't know. Someone who uses BandLab, what's the panning like on there? Do you have pretty good control over the panning?
Just ran away with my heart.
Yes. Okay.
Don't run too far. I know that
on that main vocal you're talking about?
Telling lies, my sister started. I hate you, but I want you back. I hate it when I fall too fast. I cannot lie, this shit is getting bad. I still want you, girl, let's run it back. I want it back, girl, I want you back. It's a cycle, girl.
Like this vocal sounds really good, right?
Clean.
Yeah. Man, shout out Lil Rico. And the BandLab Demon.
It sounds kind of in the back.
You got me, Cal. It feels like almost like a little bit distant, right? It might just be in the reverb. Worthless featuring JDE, produced Archipelago, La Rico.
Those vibes, man. Those vibes.
Yeah, that was cool, man. I have mixed thoughts on that one because I feel like there's parts of the mix that could be like taken to the next level.
Yeah.
But there was also parts that I felt sounded really good.
Right.
And I think, yeah, I don't know, because it's nice having the transition, the textures, you know, the contrast, but like this part of the mix was really where the vocal was just, it felt closest in my ear, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Where like, so these other ones felt a little bit far away.
Yeah, it's hard to describe. It was like in the back of the headphones almost. Like,
and you can see that oftentimes with reverb is what's going to make something sound closer or farther away. Gain also to an extent.
Yeah.
If something's quieter, it sounds farther versus if it's louder, it sounds closer.
Having a certain pan set like on it if you're panning it a certain way.
Well, and that's what I think it was to a big extent was, especially again, that vocal like right around here, it fit right in the beat, right? Yeah. So any vocal could sound like wide, thin compared to what it's next to, you know what I'm saying? This one felt like it was in the right spot in the beat versus this one kind of felt like it was fighting for its life, fighting against some of the other instruments.
It was wanting to be heard.
Yeah. And so that I would just encourage you to, I would look at the reverb, maybe some like spreading, some panning, and then maybe gain. I think those are gonna be like the main areas to address to bring that up a little bit louder. And I also think it could just be sonic preference. Like I prefer it up closer in my ear, but again, I could hear just having differences throughout the track being people's go to. I don't know. Thank you to everyone who's dropping their thoughts in the chat as well.
I think if I like it and stuff, and I think if you're feeling like uneasy on it, like, oh yeah, like I maybe should, like, I think this is a perfect song where a reference mix is going to be key because it's just you, even if it's not what you're exactly going for, you can just draw the comparison. Like, oh, do these vocals at least hit to this degree? You know what I'm saying? Yeah, and OTT, it's a good plugin.
It's multi-bank, right?
Yeah, I'm pretty sure.
Okay, so yeah, OTT is a great free multi-band compressor. That's I was thinking. There's another plugin I'm mixing it up with. That's another free one, but I wanted to make sure that I was thinking of OTT.
Yeah.
It's a great free multi-band compressor.
Can you put those on BandLabs? Do you guys know? Can you?
I imagine
free plugins to BandLabs. Are they at that level where you can kind of like plug and play?
Can you use third-party plugins on BandLabs?
Yeah.
You guys let us know.
Yeah, somebody let us know because if it is, man, you guys should not sleep on all these free ones they have out there.
Fresh Air and OTT.
Yeah.
And Audio has a bunch.
You can get whole bundles.
Blue Cat has a bunch. Yeah. A bunch of free ones that, like you said, it'll take your mixing game to the next level.
I got the whole bundle for both Blue Cat and M Auto, all free, and I think it was like over 75 plugins.
Wow. So I didn't realize they gave that much. That's cool.
Yeah.
And shout out M Audio. Their business system, however you want to call it, is we already know y'all gonna pirate these, so just download them for free. And if you end up making a bunch of money with them, don't forget about us. Maybe break us off a little chunk.
Yeah.
And so I think that's pretty cool. Whereas they let people create, they let people use their tools.
Right. They know the deal.
And I mean, and they're even just, hey, don't forget about us. You'd let us know what you think it's worth on the back end.
Right. Because a lot of these companies, like, they're getting cracked, but they're not coming back to pay them. So it's like leaving a message like that. It's like, all right, I will.
I respect.
You know
it's like if I can, I will.
Yeah, right. If I get to that point, I'm gonna do it. Because fuck it, you help me out. You know.
I think they call it like Donoware or something like that. It's pretty cool. But all right, this next one right here, When It Was Us, man. Big shouts out to Calitano. Let's go ahead and get right into it. No, When It Was Us.
Damn.
Appreciate you for sharing that one.
That chorus, huh? Crazy. Yeah.
And I was gonna say the way it comes in, that first note is crazy.
It's kind of like going on like a roller coaster. You know what I'm saying? Like vocal. It just takes off like so quick, but like you feel the lift off. You know what I'm saying? Like that's the part I really loved about the mixing was like you feel the lift off going into this sound. Like it's so cool, bro.
No, real talk.
Honestly, I really liked it, bro. Like it's definitely, you know what I'm saying, experimental and niche. Like I like how the vocals are that whispery. I feel like it matched that beat selection so well. You know what I'm saying? Where it was quiet, like it was so pure and you could hear it, but it was just very like dropped in there. You know what I'm saying? Like doing his thing. I don't know how to describe it, bro. I really like the song, and like if it was you that engineered this or whoever engineered it, bro, like solid ass fucking job, bro. Like it was mad unique. I'm kind of like, I don't necessarily know what to say just because it was so different. You know what I'm saying? Like
super different track, or like unique, like mostly falsetto. You don't see a lot of songs 99, maybe 100% sung in the falsetto.
Right. Yeah, the whole chorus.
Yeah.
And then even like I like how Blackstar said it, like the shake in his voice, like the it was almost like like a little stutter, a little shake of like sadness, like as if you were crying during the conversation or like you were crying during recording it. And like I don't know, bro. That shit hits. Like, I don't know what it is or, like, how you did it, but that shit hits.
Nah, bro. I'm right there with you.
I liked it, bro. I like that song a lot.
Big shouts out to Cal. Folks want that one on the playlist. Yeah, that one was interesting to me. It wasn't my favorite from Cal, but it was definitely... I always love hearing different sides of artists, right? Like, I feel bad. The Baby always catches us straight with this one, but... Because I like the Baby, but his first 20 songs sounded the same, you know what I'm saying? So 15 songs in is... What's new? What's the edge? What's the pull? I love when artists have that other side of them, right? That other, they try something new. And the Baby did end up switching it up. So I want to, exactly. I want to make sure I throw the grace on his name as well. But yeah, man, big shouts out to Calitano. Let's go ahead and double check real quick. Awesome. We do still got Bud in here, Buddy Budski. And then OJ on top. If you are here, drop a chat and resubmit.
Yes, Arski.
Let us know. But all right, if not, we got Budski, and then we'll probably end up getting into our final song of the night after this, and we'll get that one picked out by a random number, the same way we did the first song of the night. So, y'all stick around for that. But this one right here, this is Budski. I'm ready. Let's turn this down.
Right? I was like, I didn't see you keep turning it down every time it ends.
I did it. I felt like I did it once. Yeah. 2020. Good days.
Right? Good times.
Budski. This is our first time hearing him.
Kids when I'm ready, I'll be the only competition on me. When I'm ready, when I'm the only. When I'm ready, I think I'm ready. When I'm ready, I think I'm ready. I really think I'm ready. I'm really bright and steady. Nobody listens when I say this shit ain't really funny. Cause this is real shit. I've been here working. And I'ma try my best just so I can lurk in. They say that I'm trash. They say my rent and whack. But you niggas all the same, me, you know that's a fact. Not cause they hate ski, they couldn't beat ski. With all the come-ups in the world, you know you ain't me. See, nothing was the same, and that's where the Drake. But I'ma be the king, and that's just on my name. I retire with the crown, and I ain't pushing fame. I'm pushing pen, and I'm always checking for my aim. It's so amazing, you niggas hating. My shit is blazing, blazing. You hear me now, you niggas hear me wow. When I'm gone, you niggas will appreciate my sound. Cause when I'm ready, I'll be the only competition on me. When I'm ready, when I'm the only, when I'm ready, I think I'm ready. When I'm ready, I think I'm ready. He was writing disses, I was taking pictures. I was granting wishes for all of my bad bitches. He was writing rhymes for all the extinct wishes. And in the brick of time, it just dawned on me. I am Buddy Budsky, and it's all on me. Yeah, it's all on me. And in the brick of time, it just dawned on me. I am Buddy Budsky, and it's all on me. Dear God, I know what I'm here for, but I'm trying to make my moves in a still war. And like, I don't want to do it no more. I really lost sight of what I'm doing it for. Thought that I was doing something good for the game, till they all started throwing dirt on my name. Tell Jenny, no, I really try, but I know my time, it's time to say goodbye. Tell Zach, I'll never forget him. And please don't, Nika, she owes me embedded. I'll never forget it. Please tell Nika, I'll never forget it. I'll never forget him. Please tell Nika, she owes me embedded. I'll never forget it. Please tell Nika, I'll never forget it. I'm really pushing cause I'm ready. When I say I'm really ready, I feel the feeling and it's heavy. I'm really, really ready. Really ready. 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 I'm really, really ready.
Man, that was I'm Ready by Buddy Budsky. Appreciate you for sharing that one. On the tail end of this one, we could maybe start talking about it a little bit.
Yeah, definitely.
I thought that one was really interesting. I felt like he was actually a pretty good writer. I liked his verses more than his choruses, but I still saw a lot of potential in the choruses. Like when he came in, like when I'm ready, when I'm be the only one. Like if he just like added a little bit of a flow switch on it, like I felt like he was close.
And adding a little bit more harmony into the singing parts, you know, I think it can be easy to kind of use your rap vocal as a singing vocal, but I think when you're taking that approach, you know what I'm saying, don't be afraid to lean more into the notes. You know?
I agree with you, and then also
auto correction too on certain parts will help a ton.
That's what I was gonna say. The biggest thing I think is just like even getting into a studio, right? Or watching like some online studio sessions, seeing what goes in versus what comes out. Because it felt like even right here, I felt like this was the best example. It felt like you did the blazing, like in real time. Like good job being able to record that, right? But the way a lot of professionals sound, or like the way you hear it on the studio or like from the radio, they recorded blazing, and then the engineer went and took the and repeated it, you know, and chopped it up and gave it a little stutter. And so it's just the technique, right? I feel like he had the idea down, but then getting him, like you said, getting him auto-tune, maybe getting him a professional mic. Like it sounded like you were really close to the microphone. Maybe you have some Apple headphones or something like that.
Because even the times where you breathed really hard because you were out of breath, like those were being caught as well in these recordings. And
so to me, it was like the idea was there. Now he's just got to get coached through the execution. Someone's got to help him. Okay, so the little things, right? Like you hear it on the song, Blaze. He did what he heard, right? So you did a good job like redoing what you heard. Now just bringing in those people with the technical skills of like, hey, here's, like you said, here's the auto tune.
Right.
Here's some different, hey, record it in this tone or in this, you know, in this pitch. Just bringing in some of the supporting acts, you know, that could really help lock in on the song.
Right.
And again, I felt like the verses were really strong and the choruses were almost there. You know what I'm saying? So, and the first verse I felt was really strong. Second verse I felt like it had its moments, but then there was also parts that weren't as strong.
Yeah.
So I'd also say, as little filler as possible is going to be your best friend. Like really have the bars that really mean something. You really, oh yeah, I'm rocking with that one. People are going to like that. You know, the ones that, even if you have to go back and, okay, here, I'm going to hold this one to hold the flow, and I'll come back and be real creative with it later. But yeah, man, that was Budski. That first verse, again, I saw a lot of potential in that first verse.
Yeah. And I do think just adding, so like you said,
EQ, a lot of things. But
so I think, you know what I'm saying, just locking in, dialing on those, you know what I'm saying, just essential tools that you'll need and just learning how to use them a little bit, you know what I'm saying? It's even going to improve your recording takes, you know what I'm saying?
100%.
Just to add on top of that. And then I would say, just in parts, like, I think adding a little bit more context in certain parts of the lyrics is going to be a big deal because, or like, it's just going to be more relatable because I think you like at the end, like the part with, like Onita and stuff like that, like, not in a bad way, but you know what I'm saying, just giving a little bit of context, like what's the emotion behind why she's embedded, you know, you're saying she's embedded, or like Zach not saying he may have passed away, something may have happened, you know what I'm saying, but even if you give the context, the listener is going to feel like a way to relate to their life, like they may have a Zach in their life that they had to, you know what I'm saying, let go of. So if you can find ways to tie these emotions into the lyrics or just give a bit more context, I think it's going to go a long ways because I think you probably do have a great story behind Onika and Zach, you know, these people that you're speaking very highly of. And I think, you know what I'm saying, just a little extra context just because, hey, newer artists, you know what I'm saying, you want to find your best way to relate to everybody, you know what I'm saying, versus just only yourself, you know, or a story only you know. Just going the extra mile to share that story, I think is going to go a long way just in terms of like just your artistry, your craft. And then just on your choruses, don't be afraid to even just change up your tone a little bit. Like if you're delivering the same bar multiple times, just even on one of them adding a little like at the end or like a ooh, you know what I'm saying, giving it that extra rhythm, I think is going to go a long way because in the beginning stages, hey, when it's more unmixed, not fully, you know what I'm saying, polished product, I think that it can be a little bit repetitive at certain times. But if you give yourself that leeway and you lean in, you have a bit more fun when you're saying it, just a little bit more emphasis, excitement, you know what I'm saying? Versus like, hey, I got to get these perfect every time is what it felt like. You know, like I'm trying to get a perfect take on these every time. So let me go in like, yeah, you know what I'm saying? So not in a bad way. I totally understand. I see exactly where you're coming from. You know what I'm saying? These are processes we all learn and go through, man. And we are here to support you. I know we just said a lot, but it's because it's like, bro, these beginning stages are fun. Like here's some cool things to try out and have fun with. You know what I'm saying? Shit. Yeah, I know that was a, you know what I mean, quite the event, but you know what I'm saying? Like,
I agree
believe
with
in yourself. You feel me?
And what you were talking about with like the context around it, it's like our listeners, there's a few songs, right, where, hey, we put it on for a specific reason. Maybe we want to think about something. Maybe it reminds us of a moment. But a lot of songs, we listen to it, we kind of subconsciously, same way with like movies, TV shows we watch, we put ourselves into the story. Whether we realize it or not, we kind of see ourselves in the shoes of the narrator, you know, who's telling the story. And like you said, hey, maybe I don't know someone named Zach, or maybe like, hey, tell Zach I'll never forget him. Maybe that doesn't connect with me. But if I said, tell my brother Zach I'll never forget him, even if I don't know Zach, I'm gonna have maybe my brother, I can connect with that piece of it. Where it's like, hey, the Zach piece can kind of go by because that part didn't hit with me directly, but I still have that connection. I can still put myself in your shoes as the listener. Yeah. And so, like you said, I just wanted to build on that.
Yeah, because I think it's great to tell these stories and it's great to be personal, but you gotta, you know what I mean, that's the artistry trick, is you gotta find the way to phrase it in the way like Michael Jackson was amazing at it, like turning issues or things he dealt with into dance songs that everybody could relate to. Or like, I'm looking at the man in the mirror, like an issue with himself, right? Of like, I need to face myself, you know, things like that. A lot of people have that reality, you know what I'm saying? But it's the way he phrased it that made it hit and feel like important.
And like you said, is I'm looking at the man in the mirror. I'm looking at the man in the mirror. Hey. It's in the pronunciation, the delivery, the melody.
Hey, you could have said, I don't like what I see.
Right.
I don't like what I see. You know what I mean? Like, he didn't do that. You know what I mean? He just, I'm looking.
Painting the picture.
Yeah, exactly. He's painting that shit.
No, I'm right there with you. And like you said, bro, buddy, don't take this the wrong way. We only went in because we believe in you. We see the potential for real. But all right, man.
Yes, sir.
This next song tonight. Jamie's, bro, we're getting into our final song of the night. We're about to do a random number to pick it up. You know what I'm saying? So
you want to choose this one? You got anything in mind?
I'm down. I got one actually. I got one.
Got it.
I'm worried that this one ain't gonna be a good one, but we'll go with it.
Yeah.
All right. Whoever guesses this number, it's a number between 0 and 100, is gonna get our final song of the night. And then y'all stick around. We'll rate another music reaction community at the end of this, or you guys can hop in our studio session in Discord.
Yeah.
But there's a number right here, 0 to 100. Whoever guesses it. Wow. No way. Woo. And if you already got heard tonight, you can still participate. You can just pick somebody else for the final song. Wow, how are y'all so close, but no one's hitting it?
I know, man. It's like I don't want to give hints, but like, fuck.
That's so insane. Close. How many of y'all dropped in the range? Y'all getting colder. Y'all getting colder. Oh,
hotter.
One person. Hotter. One person's real hot.
2 people hot. 3 people warming up. Okay, we got a bunch more warming up. Oh, I just seen it.
He got it. Hi, me, bro. Wow, yep. Bro. As he hopped into the stream, just in time. 68.
68.
Man, we'll go get a pin on that number. Yo, I think Oil's first guess or someone's first guess was 67.
Yeah, no,
I was like, we're over.
Like,
it's done.
Poor time,
it's done.
Guess that.
All right, let's see what it is real quick, man. Jamie's, bro. Let's see.
Good shit.
81. I seen a 68 somewhere. Jamie's. Hey, if any of the mods see it, you guys pin it.
I was gonna say it's purple, but I'm like, I think it's only on that screen.
I know. I was looking at the same thing. All right, let's see. Where is this number at? All right, I don't know if we're gonna be able to pin it or not. I can't find it in the chat anymore. Don't tell me it was wrong. Okay, he got it. Thank you, M.
Thank you.
I saw the 69 a second. I was like, oh wait, did I get it wrong?
I was like, imagine it's like, sorry, bro, we actually fucked up.
Real talk.
But nah, stay tuned because I think we're gonna raid another stream. That's one more, you know what I'm saying, opportunity to get heard tonight. So if you didn't get heard, it's no worries. If it was your first time joining us and you may not have got picked, you may not have got heard, we truly appreciate you tapping in with us tonight. And you know what I'm saying, we do these every week. We do these every Wednesday and Friday night, 7 p.m. Mountain Standard Time. And I know what you're about to say. Drop it in.
Hey, man. We already got artists in the studio session. Make sure at the end of the stream, you guys go tap in with them, join in, say hello, meet some potential future collaborators, you know what I'm saying? But yeah, that's in the Discord right there where y'all be able to jump in with them.
Yes, sir.
All right,
we got 2 options for y'all. The vibes aren't over.
And OJ did pull through, so we're gonna get these next 2 songs back to back to finish up on the night. We got Whoa featuring A Baby, recorded on Apple earbuds, man. Let's go and get right into it.
Hey, appreciate the context. It's meant to be, bro.
Oh, that was 67. Okay, bet Will.
It sounds decent for Apple headphones.
Much love, Black Star. Thank you, man, for calling this song out, by the way. Lucky, I saw your 66, bro. There was a group of y'all between like 64 and 70 for a while. So I just encourage you to turn the beat down on this one, bro, so we can hear your vocals a little bit more. So like from what I can hear, it sounds good, but I don't know what he's necessarily saying. Whoa. Yeah, man, your vocals sounded really smooth. Like
Right.
it sounded like it was really good, but I can't say for sure because I couldn't hear the vocal, like what you were saying as much
Yeah.
as well as, and this could be a strategy. This is where I approve of the beat ducking strategy, you know what I'm saying? Where sometimes like if the recording isn't the best, you can use the beat to kind of mask some like imperfections in the recording. But if that was the strategy on this one, I feel like it was just a little bit too extreme because I couldn't really hear the words of the,
Yeah.
like I mostly heard the melody from the vocal, and it sounded good, but I don't know for sure, you know what I'm saying? So but
Yeah,
I
I feel
appreciate
like
you for sharing that one, OJ.
Yeah, I feel like you definitely wanted people to hear the lyrics because I felt like this was sweet.
sounded
It felt
smooth.
emotional, but like you said, like I couldn't necessarily tell you back a full line.
I'm
like
with you.
like just to be 100% honest, like it was so drowned into it. You know what I'm saying? And it's like it was such good vibes. And for Apple headphones, like it seemed like it was good quality. You know what I'm saying? We just need that, the take beat down, raise volume up. You know what I'm saying? Like that really is like the main thing. And I think it's a whole different product after that. Like,
Nah, I agree with you.
Like, you know what I'm saying? I feel like it's a whole different. I feel like we didn't fully get to experience the song.
No, I'm right there with you, man. But and like you said, to
It's
address
still
that,
good. Yeah.
if you just lower the volume or the gain on the beat as soon as you import it, and then it'll make the project sound a little bit quieter, right? But you could always increase that later on the master fader
Exactly.
in unison with the vocal. So get a good mix, a good balance that you like, and then later if you want to raise it up, you can do that. But yeah, man, that was Woe featuring A Baby, recorded on Apple headphones, man. I appreciate you for sharing that one.
For real, bro. Yeah, shout out to you, man. It sounded like you had a nice voice on that one.
Yeah, thanks. A final song of the night. Join to the Discord, head up to the studio session. That's right, Jacob Blue. Man, this song right here, this is Leech by Jamies, man, Jamies. Let's go ahead and get right into it. Big shouts out to Jamies. He said he just got done recording this one.
It's not for the week. Break out, break, yeah, the shit every week. Yeah, the bitch finna get popped. She got me leak. Yeah, she turned to a freak when we fuck out and sink. Yeah, hop on my eyes. Yeah, that bitch like a fleet. Hell yeah, my shit tough. I ain't even peep. Pocket watch, yeah, they tryna take a little peek. Yeah, I fucking that bitch, then I take my lead. Yeah, you're no top. Yeah, I fuck the whole seat. Catch me, the world go around. Bitch, roll a ring. Yeah, I got racks now. You tryna link. I'm sorry, little bitch, can't fuck with no leech. Can't fuck with no leech. Can't fuck no bitch, can't fuck no bitch, can't fuck no. Yeah, money getting printed every day, gotta make. Yeah, that's that shit, that get a bitch shake. Yeah, only one blue, new bitch, I can race. Only wanna fly, fine bitch, no base. Yeah, wanna fast with, little bitch, tryna race. I'm an artist, yeah, this more than entertainment. Yeah, I can't work free, little bitch, pay a payment. Yeah, this fucking time, no bitch gon' pay me. Yeah, I ain't got a brush, got a picture that I'm painting. In a race, yeah, bitch, I'm tired of fucking wait. Yeah, yo. Got a picture that I'm painting, little bitch. 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 Got racks, that shit coming in. Don't give a fuck about no bitch. Yeah, got that rake coming in, yo. Got shit that I'm doing this not for the week. That shit that I'm doing is not for the week. Yeah, break out, break, yeah, the shit every week. Yeah, the bitch finna get popped, she got me leak. Yeah, she turned to a freak when we fuck out and sink. Yeah, hop on my eyes, yeah, that bitch like a fleet. Hell yeah, my shit tough, I ain't even peep. Pocket watch, yeah, they tryna take a little peek. Yeah, I fucking that bitch, then I take my lead. Yeah, I got no top, yeah, I fuck the whole seat. Catch me, the world go around, bitch, roll a ring. Yeah, now I got racks, now you tryna link. I'm sorry, little bitch, can't fuck with no leech. Can't fuck with no leech.
Man, that was Leech, Jamies. Bro, the pronunciation, I ain't getting no leech. Like that shit, bro. I don't know. It worked for me. It has some of like the, I don't even know what styles to be like. Comparing that to, you know what I'm saying? But like, it has some of that like, it was so intense on the delivery, so intentional on that bitch really ring. You know what I'm saying? It was just like
pronunciation too.
Yeah. And like the like roll it ring, like the cutoff of the word, not roll it ring, like roll it ring. I don't know, bro. I'm rocking with it.
Exactly.
That it was an interesting energy for show. I feel like the mix wasn't in its like final form yet.
Yeah, right.
But it brought my attention. You know what I'm saying? Like again, it was the pronunciation that really did it for me.
Yeah. Only thing I would say, bro, is I like the echo you're using. I might, you know what I'm saying, just like adjust it just a teeny bit and more of the way of like have like a quicker attack and like just a little bit longer. You know what I'm saying? Because I feel like that combo might hit more because this is such a fast-paced song that like when you have those ones echoing off like G, you know what I'm saying? It is kind of fading into the other parts. And so just a quick solution, you know what I'm saying? Just turn the attack up. You know, maybe you could still, because the attack's up, just lower it, you know what I'm saying? Increase the decay, length, everything. And it might just have that quick like speed to like match your vocal a bit more versus like having a slower one where it's like kind of riding into your other vocals and ad-libs. That might, you know what I'm saying? That might be preference, but I feel like those shits will hit hard.
No, I'm right there with you, bro. Yeah, man. Big shouts out to Jamie's Leech. That was gonna be our final. Hey, man, I feel you, bro. I appreciate you sharing with us.
Yeah, thanks for pulling through, bro.
Big shouts out to everyone who shared their music, and we'll see you. We'll be live again on Friday night, 7 p.m. Mountain Standard Time. Make sure y'all join the Discord channel. I think there's some folks in the studio session, voice chat right now, as well as we're gonna get this raid going. It's gonna be a. It looks like the Ghost House has got a contest going.
Okay.
Some maybe cash prizes. Looks like they're doing a Halloween contest for music reactions. So. They're another music studio out here in Colorado, so you guys could go ahead and jump in on that raid, and we're gonna go ahead and get right in there. Man, my name's Poetic Justus.
I'm JMCL.
It was great hanging out with you guys, hearing some new music, and we will see you all at the next perfect time.
Oh, real.
Much love, everybody.
Much love, bro.